Congratulations, you are still world champion. You've not had it easy in this game, Leigh. You've had to climb off the floor at times when you've been handed setbacks in life. You've had to climb off the canvas in a boxing ring when things have gone against you to reach the top. Where on earth does this moment rank right now in the story of Leigh Wood?
It's got to be up there, you know. I've been a legitimate two-time world champion. Just like fight night, it was like my career. Started off a bit rough. We got the knockout in the end, we got there and one fight away, I'm going to get my fairy tale ended. Josh got a very tough kid, he caught me some good shots. Disoriented around the back of the head early, it was finding it hard to recover. But we got there. Just a great fighter. Thank you to all the fans for turning out tonight as well.
We've seen you produce that turnaround stoppage previously. You had to put it out tonight because maybe the tide of the fight was going against you through 6 rounds. Firstly, just talk us through the finish and what happened, because what a way to win it, Leigh Wood.
All I can say is, I got game changers, Bobby.
In terms of the first 6 rounds, you kept talking, Leigh, about the game plan, the video analysis. We know how much you're into that in the camp with Ben Davison and Lee Wiley. You said you'd seen weaknesses in Josh Warrington's game, weaknesses he probably didn't even know existed. What made it difficult through 6 rounds to maybe execute that game plan?
I knew the further the fight goes on, the sloppier he gets, and the more openings I will have. I didn't quite stick to the game plan. Like I said, I got disoriented at the back of my head earlier. I was missing off-beat moments, I was missing body jabs, but as soon as I got to the game plan, stuck down to it, the opportunities came straight away.
Now, Leigh, you said about a fairy tale. They've called you the Cinderella Man. I believe there might have been a little something in the contract heading into this fight. City ground, the home of Nottingham Forest. Tell the man stood next to you, Eddie Hearn, what you want to do next, and this arena as well.
First of all, you know, I'm going to have a little break. I've had 3 fights in 8 months. I have a few holidays, took over in the gym, wait till the end of the football season, and I think we know what's next, don't we, Ed?
Just before we go to Eddie, I just want to grab a word with Josh Warrington. Great to see the respect between the pair of you. It was amicable in the build-up, and it's great to see it afterwards as well. Josh, through 6 rounds, you look to be the old Josh Warrington, answering the questions that have maybe been posed about you being on the slide and your best days being behind you. You walked onto one there. Just give us your verdict on what happened.
Yeah, it's been switched off for a split second. The times when I were probably rusty, I've been out of ring 10 months or straight to a big one. I felt at times I was really coming into it. Obviously, maybe these tactics may smuggle us, stop us working from inside. And then yeah, I mean, you know, he caught a good shot, but I felt good. You know, I'm listening to the count, 6, 7, turn around at 8, and he's waving his arms, and I heard the fucking clapping on the ring as well. I know there's 10 seconds left to go, so I'm a bit disappointed, you know, and I feel a bit let down, and you know, that's 2 losses on bounce there, and I don't feel, you know, it's done me justice. I mean, majority decision, which I believe I won, and then obviously the stoppage, it looks what it is on record, but I'm just grateful for everyone who's turned out tonight, who's supported me throughout the years. You know, over 14 years we've been doing this together, and you know, they've been like a 12th man in football to me through thick and thin, and you know, I hope it ain't the last one, but if it is, I fucking love you all to pieces. Every single one of you will be behind us. It means a lot. Thank you.
You have to go away, Josh, and have a think about what you want to do next now.
Yeah, I will do. I mean, you know, ideally I'd like to run it back again. You know, I felt like I was cruising it at times of that. You know, don't get me wrong, I felt rusty at times. Just fucking, you know, like I said, being out of the ring 3 times.
Maybe we could run it back. It was a great fight. Everyone thought it was a great fight.
How about City ground?
Maybe we could do it again.
Josh, there was a great line from you in the build-up, and you said, me and Leigh Wood are 2 blokes who have come from nothing, who just give absolutely everything to win. It was interesting, there was a lot of similarities drawn between the pair of you. 2 working class men who have reached the top, and you both deserve a lot of credit tonight.
No, definitely kudos to Leigh as a fighter and as a character as well. He's been always respectful throughout this build-up. You know, that's a credit to his supporters who've turned out in the numbers today. And you know, that's how boxing should be. You know, sometimes people need to be throwing tables and chairs at each other and talk shit, but we've just been amicable all through our build-up. I know you guys haven't been happy with that. I know the zone probably wanted more dramas, but it's about what's done with these. And no, I hope he does get his city ground. I hope he gets his wish, and hopefully I will get the opportunity to win it back.
Great words, Josh Warrington. We look forward to seeing you back soon and we wait for news on what you do this
Let's have a
afternoon.
sing song.
Just before we have a sing song, I just want to grab a quick word with promoter Eddie Hearn. We'll have the sing song just after Lee, don't you worry about that. Promoter Eddie Hearn, maybe a lot of mixed emotions for you. I know when you represent both men, certainly two fighters that you care about a lot as well and their futures. What was your verdict on watching that ringside? Because it was quite incredible.
Yeah, firstly, boxing is the most thrilling, it's the toughest sport of all. Leeds fans, Nottingham fans, has given us the best atmospheres over the last couple of years. They've come together to witness a thriller of a fight, back and forward. Lee dominated the first 2 rounds. I thought Josh Warrington was sensational. I had him well ahead in the fight. I actually said to Tony Bellew before the stoppage, I think Leigh Wood's done. The weight's hurting him, and it was just a thrilling knockout. Josh was badly hurt. He didn't turn round. And I'll tell you, this man here is unbelievable. Unbelievable. What he's done in the featherweight division, and it just shows you, if you stick at it, anything could happen. And for years, he's plagued me about a fight at the City Ground, and it's like,
They like the sound of that.
and it's on the club as well. I know they want to do it. Next summer, the City Ground, Leigh Wood must get his chance,
Could it be Ed against
He's
Josh
done.
Warrington?
Listen, featherweight, Josh Warrington, he's been an absolute legend.
What a fucking fight, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fucking fight. Leigh Woods was losing the fucking fight. And Josh Warrington came out fucking really good and really strong, man. Josh Warrington was doing himself proud, man. He was winning most of the rounds. I had him winning all the rounds. Bro, what fucking happened? What the fuck just happened was unbelievable. Josh Warrington was the busier fighter. Leigh Woods was, he was going through the paces. Leigh Woods was taking the shots. I thought Leigh Woods going to get knocked out, bro. I thought Leigh Woods is getting knocked out. And he comes out of nowhere. Josh Warrington misses. Leigh Woods comes back. 1, 2, 3 punch combination as Lee catches Josh Warrington. A 1-2 and Josh Warrington is knocked out. But then Josh Warrington gets up and he wobbles. He gets up and he wobbles and he goes over to the corner and he turns his back on the referee. Bruh, mate, what a great fight though, eh? I hope you guys enjoyed the fight in England, mate. It's not always going to be in America. It was a great dust-up. It was a great dust-up, man. And Leigh Woods comes back out of nowhere. Bruh, Leigh Woods pulls it out of nowhere again. He's done this before. He did this to Michael Conlan. And now he's done this to fucking Josh Warrington. He was losing all the fucking rounds. Bro, Leigh Woods, you got to put respect on him, bro. He gave a 3-punch combo. Then he came back with another 3-punch combo. Bruh, the way that he caught those punches, I said to myself, what's going on? Leigh Woods just changed the fight. He turned it around and he fucking stopped Josh Warrington, bro. Let's go. Let's go. It should be Leigh Woods against Lopez. You know what I mean? Or let's get Lara back. Let's get Mauricio Lara back. Let's get Lara back with fucking another trilogy. Man, what a good fight though, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a good fight. It just turned around. The fight just turned around out of nowhere. You know what I mean? The fight just turned around out of nowhere, bro. Leigh Woods just turned it around. You know what I'm saying? Bro. That's crazy, bro. He just turned the fight and he just switched it. Switched it. Just like that. He switched it. I said, what the fuck is going on here? He turned it around. I said, he did this to Michael Conlan. And now he's done this again. Mate, let me show you the scorecards. Let me show you the scorecards. Check the scorecards out. Yeah? Check this out. Check those scorecards out. Have a look. Look at the scorecards, bro. Josh Warrington is winning every round apart from 1 or 2 rounds. Look at that. Josh Warrington is winning virtually all the fucking rounds. What a great fight, man. What a surprising win. Bruh, that is crazy. That is crazy, the way that he turned it around, bro. Fucking hell. Look at that. Look at the rounds, bro. Look at those rounds. Have a look. He's losing all the rounds. Pound for pound. What's going on, OG? Alden Johnson. What's happening? CBR. Eric Gomez. Rider of the Storm. What's going on, brother? Man, what a fight, man. Anything can happen in boxing, bro. Fam, that's correct, bro. That is a true statement. Hey, yo, let me get the man's statement. That is a perfect statement for what we saw today, CBR. CBR 100, that is a perfect statement that you just made. Anything can happen in boxing. You are one punch away from changing the whole fucking fight, and that is boxing for you, bro. That is boxing for you, people. One punch can change the whole fucking fight over in a minute, in a second. One punch changes the fight in a second, bro. Fucking hell, bro. That was mad. I never expected to see that. I thought, what? I said, wait there, Josh Warrington looks like he's coming for it, bro. I said, Josh Warrington looks like he's going to win. The fuck is going on here? I said, bruh, it's going to be some smoke. But yeah, man, good fight. Matt and 509, what's happening, bro? I know we got that Zachary, some kind of a pigeon is hanging around in the chat. We know he's here, that weirdo. I think we might have to get rid of that pigeon, man. Keeps coming here and puts all stupid things before I even start. What's happening, Chuck? Yes, brother. So I haven't watched the Zurdo Ramirez and Joe Smith Jr. fight, but from what I saw, I'm seeing that Zurdo Ramirez looked very strong and he came out. And Zurdo Ramirez is looking good at cruiserweight. But can he hang with Jay Optia? Can he hang with Chris Ballum-Smith? Can he hang with those guys? Zurdo Ramirez is trying to make a statement at cruiserweight. You know what I mean? Yo, what's going on, TBS, brother? Yes, mate. Now, let me say this to you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight has to go down. This fight has to go down as one of the... Hey, mate, this fight was good, man. I enjoyed this fight, bro. I never saw that coming, though. And big respect and give all the flowers to Leigh Woods. Yo, Leigh Woods deserves his respect. Leigh Woods deserves his respect. Now, do you think there should be a rematch? Do you believe it should be a rematch? Eh? Do you believe there should be a rematch in this fight? Do you believe there should be a rematch, bro? Yes or no? Should they run it back? Yes or no? Should they run it back? Yes or no? Shall we run it back? No, says Eric. CBR says yes. Yes, says Rider of the Storm. No, says Matten. Here's the link. Real Boxing, you let down the fucking channel yesterday, bruh. You want me to get the guest and then you go running off. You know what I mean? I want to go do other things and I got to sit there with Rick Glazier. Next time I ain't getting no guests until I feel like it, bruh. Until people want to participate. Stop wasting my time out here, people. This is Rat Montana. You know what I mean? You don't play around over here, bro. You either support or you don't come here fucking halfway. Too many fucking halfway. Doing halfway support, bro. What's happening, Max?
Hey, what's going on, Rapstar? How you doing, my brother?
Man, just chilling, man. I was just entertained in this fight, man. And then the whole fight changed around. I fucking don't know what was going on, bro. I'm watching this guy winning every round. And then all of a sudden, Leigh Woods just turns it around with a 3-punch combination, comes in with another 2 punches, knocks him fucking out. I said, what? I said, what's going on, bro? He just turned the whole fight round, bro. Can't hear you, Max. I've lost you, Max. But yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, man. I mean, some people lost money, man. They don't know what happened.
So, like, shout out to the channel. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, send the brother a super chat. Shout out to the whole chat. Man, listen, Rapstar. Man, I got it wrong, man. I had Woods by decision. And I put I put something really nice down, you feel me? And I wasn't able to win mine today. So Woods, I don't know what happened to Woods, man, but he looked very off, bro. It's crazy because when he went, I think what round was it? The 7th round. Woods was a plus 1,200 to win by knockout. This is like live betting, right? So plus 1,200 in the 7th round for Woods. So if you would have put 100, you would have made a nice $1,200. You know what I mean?
At that point.
So I had already thought, all right, Woods is done. He's gonna, I gave him a couple rounds though, Rapstar. I gave him like about 3 rounds.
Man, I gave him 1 round, but carry on.
Yeah, so bro, first of all, I don't like Warrington, yo. He's a dirty fighter, bro. He's a dirty fighter. Like, at one point, I got, no disrespect, I got annoyed with the commentary, so I muted the fight and just watched it like that because I felt like they were just like too much ooh ah. And I'm like, yo, this Warrington cat, bro, he's dirty. He was doing rabbit punches. He was just like diving in with his shots. I wasn't feeling that. And so when they give him a point, I was like, yeah, give him a point because he's just being real dirty with those shots behind the head. But Woods did not look like himself. But, man, this is why we love boxing. In a matter of a second, boom, boom, sent him to the – and, yo, Rapstar, you saw how he fell too?
Holy shit.
Bro, I got a little concerned. I was like, yo, is this man going to be able to get up? And that was a good stoppage. I don't know if you agree with the stoppage, but I think it was good.
Yeah, I think it was a good stoppage.
Because the guy, he wasn't turning around. He
wasn't getting knocked out. I feel like
he was
he did the stinky leg when he got up.
Exactly. The referee did the right thing by stopping the fight. That was a lot of damage, man. That was a lot of damage. And
you want to see but you got to remember, right? Leigh Woods was not fighting like a world champion in the beginning, bro. He was looking like
he wasn't looking good, man. He came to box and this Warrington guy came to fight, but at the same time, Warrington was a dirty fighter, man. Dirty fighter.
Let's get the super chat, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
Rider of the Storm. He goes, let me pop Rapstar's cherry for tonight with the super chat. Leigh Woods was getting bulky, but Woods kept his composure and found the opening. It's true. He found the opening. It's like he believes in himself like that. It's like he just believes in himself like that, like he did with Michael Conlan. Yeah. Right? I'll tell you what Leigh Woods has got. He's got some warrior spirit that gets him through the fights. Even with Lara, it was his spirit that he keeps going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can't get rid of him unless, you know what I mean, you put him to sleep. And that ain't happened yet. I mean, can get beaten. You can see that yourself, bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But he's got some X factor. He's got something he's got an X factor there, bro.
Yeah, Wood should move up for sure. He should move up. That weight is might not be good for him anymore.
Didn't I say that to you yesterday?
I'm not sure, brother. I fell
I
asleep.
do remember saying that
Respect
that
to
he's
you.
cutting too much weight, but maybe now he's got still big fights.
Yo, Rapstar, I'm gonna say something to you. You know how we joke, we try to play you sometimes, and we like, oh, UK fighters using this. But I remember when I first started watching your channel, right? And they used to always say that the best fan bases for like people that support their fighters and stuff like that are like the Mexican community, the British fighters, right? The UK fighters, and I forgot what was the other one. But anytime, like, I would love to go see a fight in the UK, bro, because that crowd be so hyped for these fights, bro. You know, have you ever gone to one over there?
Yeah, many, bro. But it gets hostile too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. You get a lot of fans that come out from different areas to support different fighters.
Yeah.
So within even London, like if it's Leeds, then you're gonna get whole Leeds people. You know, you got fat fighters that come from different cities and towns in England, right? So then they bring a whole different following as well. You know what I mean? So it's pretty good though. We're just off the planet, bro. Boxing is our life. You know?
Word, I respect it.
Yeah, we love it, man. That's our life, man. We enjoy it. But look, pound for pound says rap. What happened yesterday? I super chatted to get Suleiman booted off for half an hour. Hey, bro, my bad, mate. I never
Rapstar, you
saw it.
got to set a standard. So it's like 5 minutes gets you $5 gets you 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I
Ten
didn't see that. I never saw.
$10 gets
Yeah,
you half an hour,
but
and
what I'm saying is
20 and
I
up
never
gives
saw it,
you an
bro.
hour.
I never saw the fucking super chat from pound for pound.
Dude, yo, Rapstar, I swear you be having me dying, bro. You be like, Max, get on the panel or I'm shutting it down. And I'm like, yo, Rap, my
Bro,
phone.
you made me bring that fucking Rick Glazier here yesterday. Yeah? And you know when Rick Glazier comes, he don't leave.
No,
I gotta nicely get him excited.
yeah.
Then Tip Bayless comes at the end and really starts to wind him up.
Dude, I saw
And
the
then
replay.
Rick Glazier nearly has a heart attack again. He starts screaming at Tip Bayless. Mirage
Yeah.
is sitting in the back, keeps sending me messages. I want to say something. I want to say something. It's like a whole fucking commotion, bro. Where the fuck was you?
Yeah, so my phone was charging and then I just
Oh,
fell
stop
asleep.
giving me excuses. And you want to be a co-host? You ain't got that energy,
We
bro.
got to set it up,
You're just
man.
a fucking 10-minute job, and then you're gone. You know, one of them chicks that you get, she's a quickie.
Yeah.
You're one of them quick chicks. Whereas
Oh, yeah.
another chick, she don't leave you alone. She lurks around.
There you go. Nah,
Yeah,
but Rap,
you're just an in and out. See you later.
I saw the replay today in the morning.
Well, I like to speak to Max. He's very respectful, rap star. And he's very, very understanding. Of course he is, because he speaks to you so nicely. Yeah? Rick, if as soon as he says something to you like Tip Bayless, you're going to hate him. And now look at what Tip Bayless is doing all
dude.
night. He's cursing Rick out.
No, I saw the replay. I saw him. He was going at yo, Rick's gonna pop a blood vessel, bro. God forbid. But he was yelling at Tip last night, and I saw Tip sending his super chats. Like I watched the replay today, and I was like, oh my god. And Rapstar was like, all right, Rick, I think I'm gonna shut it down. I'm like, oh man. Yo,
hey, let me tell you something though, bro. It was crazy because when you left and then people started coming in and out to speak to him, Tip was in the fucking chat for ages saying crazy stuff at Rick.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
And I still let him on at the end.
Yeah.
And I had the reason why I let him on, I thought Tip's gonna be smart and he's gonna be keep it like, all right, let's talk about stuff, yeah. But he comes here straight away and says, man, this guy's a cap, this guy's a liar.
Yeah, he went.
Bro, he got no respect for this man that's been in boxing for so many years.
Nah, but Tip, you know how Tip's a troll,
but then you're fucking around with the guests like that, bro.
I knew,
You know what he does? He goes like this, a rap star, if I don't like him, I'm gone. I'm leaving. He runs away when he don't like people.
Yeah.
He's crazy like that.
Yeah, but yo, did you see how Rapstar? I didn't get to watch the fight, but I believe Zurdo won, right? He beat Joe Smith.
Yeah, I haven't watched the fight.
Oh,
Did you
don't
watch
tell
the
me.
fight,
Don't tell me. I'm
TBS?
watching it. I'm watching it right now. Don't
Well,
tell me
I
who
haven't
won.
even watched it.
I just got back. I was bar hopping with some homies. I haven't even watched the Wood fight either, but I found out
What
because
up,
I tuned in.
TBS? What up, homie?
What's up, What's up, Max? What up, Rap Star?
Chilling,
How you
chilling,
guys doing,
chilling,
Yo,
man?
man.
TBS though. I mean, did you watch this fight though?
The
Leigh
Woods,
Woods and Josh Warrington.
No, I was out. I was out.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, I think you'll like it,
You
bro.
need
It
to
was
watch
crazy.
at least the last round now,
Okay.
so you can come and talk.
Round
Because
7.
when you
Round
see
7.
what happens, you're gonna
Yeah,
say, "What? Okay." You
bro.
know,
From
because
what you're saying, it was like some sort of comeback of the century or
what?
some
Yeah,
shit.
it was
Yeah,
one of the
bro, it was
best comebacks
crazy.
ever.
Nah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
I like that shit. That's what I love about boxing. You
What
know,
are you talking
Exactly.
about, man? Okay, I just want
I
to
love.
officially say this as well, TBS. Your boy, not your boy, he's nobody's boy. Mirage sent some money yesterday on Super Chat. All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he, when that comes in I think it comes in every month. I'm on about the next third. I think I'm on the second week now. Yeah, when that comes
Yeah.
in, that fucker has sent $72. When I've checked
Okay.
what it is, yeah,
Yeah.
30% of that money is gone.
Right. Because Google takes a cut.
Whatever
I
the
know.
fuck they take. And
Yeah.
you know, I'm the fucking rap Montana. You told me to keep $10.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he
Yeah,
sent
so
you
then
Yeah,
more
I'm
you'll
gonna
still
than
have
send
he's.
you.
50. You'll still
I'm
have
gonna
He sent.
send
50,
you the
TBS.
rest on that thing you sent me. But I think you need to officially realize that Mirage did pay your bet.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. He's a man of his word. No, I
You
have
cursed him
no
out for
problem
a
with
week.
Mirage.
That's why.
Yeah. It just took him like forever, but he did it. And no, yeah, it's like he sent. I think he sent you more than enough to where you could keep some of it, and I still get my $50, right?
No,
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
checked it, bro, it's Australian dollars. It's $72 what he sent. So you take
Yeah.
30% off of that, and then there's nothing left. And then if I take $10, you're probably gonna get like $37. We'll check it out anyway, but I won't. I'll take care of you. Yo, so what happened? Yo, Max, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Man, so listen, bro. The Zurdo Ramirez fight, you ain't even watched it.
Nah, I wasn't interested in that fight. That dude's a cruiserweight now,
So
right?
that fight he's doing better at cruiserweight now.
Well, I don't know if TBS is still here. I don't know if he wants to hear it, but I mean, I saw the result already. I had it by I had that fight going by knockout though. I ain't expected to, but Terry
Right.
Harper.
I'm watching it right now, and I'm on the third round. It looks like Sudo's winning. Sudo's
Yeah,
winning.
yeah,
Zurdo
yeah.
was doing really well.
Yo, rap star. Terry, you saw the Terry Harper fight? That fight messed up my parlay, man.
Nah, I never watched it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not into women's boxing as much as you are. I mean, I'm not gonna say that like Rick
All right,
Glazer.
Rick Glazier.
I do like women's boxing. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't watch their divisions, like who's in the top 5 of all their divisions and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't. It hasn't. I don't know, man. Women are good at certain things. They just, they don't get the attention like they do in like the men do
It's
in this
only
sport.
a couple of them, like Amanda
Yeah,
Serrano,
yeah.
Clarissa Shield, Alicia Baumgartner.
hmm
Yeah, like those are like the thrive. Oh, and then Katie Taylor from over there in Ireland. Those 4 are like the top dogs right now.
So this is what Rick sent me a message. He goes, "If I ever hear from Mirage in my life, it's too soon. I will kill the
Yeah.
man." He
No.
hates Mirage. He goes, you know what he said to me behind the scenes? He goes, I can tell when someone's got a snake voice, like a informant. I said, what are you
Yeah.
talking about, Rick? He goes, that motherfucker's voice, it just irritates me. He's got an informant voice. He's like a
CI.
snake.
Yeah.
I said, really? He said, yeah, I don't ever want to talk to him. And Mirage was waiting for fucking 3 hours to talk to him.
Right, just like Mr. Rapstar, like Butch, like,
But Mirage is an idiot.
Butch
You know
be
what?
having me die. Yo, how old is Butch? Because Butch be having me dying. He'd be like,
Butch is funny though.
Mr. Punch Drunk, or Mr. Rapstar. I'm like, yo, my brother's mad polite, bro.
No, he's polite, but you know, not many people from London are polite like that, bro.
What happened?
Oh no, like Rick was on. You were here at TBS, right? I think you got on the panel later on. I think, right, for the Q&A.
Yeah, so
section.
TBS starts going in on Suleiman, right? And
bro, every
Rick goes,
time I try to get on the panel with Suleiman, he not here, bro.
They start going at each other crazy. So Rick says, "Fuck that, I'm out of here."
Oh yeah.
Well, he started it. He started it. Maybe I'm sorry. Hey, Rep, I'm sorry if I overreacted, but no, that fucker knows how to push my buttons, bro. He knows.
But yo, TBS, I thought y'all was cool, bro. I seen y'all.
We were cool, but then I don't know, for some reason he's all about like, oh, keep it professional, but then he's over here talking about he wants to fuck me in the ass, like that's professional and shit.
I mean, that geezer's funny as fuck, bro. He will come on the channel, yeah, but Rapstar, Berlanga. It's all about Berlanga. Berlanga's gonna knock out Canelo,
bro. That's what I'm saying.
Berlanga can beat David Benavidez.
He has some of the weirdest
Berlanga sings that
boxing,
song, "Lean
bro.
Back" with Fat Joe. I love Berlanga. I just want to live with Berlanga. I said, fucking, this geezer speaks more about Berlanga than anybody I've ever heard.
I think he's low key trolling. I think he's trolling for attention, bro.
No, bro.
That's what
I'm telling you. I don't know the cat, but I've seen some of his takes, and they're so far fetched. That's why I don't take him too serious.
He's listening to you right now.
He said Cotto. He said
if you don't take him serious, yeah, he's gonna come and talk to you about it.
He said Miguel Cotto is Mexican, bro.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Yeah, he crazy.
He said Miguel Cotto is from Puebla, Mexico, bro.
Yo, Rapstar, look, man. Like, there's certain content creators I like watching stuff, but he said something about him being a journalist. Is that true, or is that like,
bro? He ain't no bro.
Dude, this guy's a security guard.
Man said he said
this guy's a security.
Mirage, he said me and Mirage are high school journalists. He considers himself with Mirage on that level.
Well, I don't know him. That's why I'm asking you, because like
nobody knows him, bro. He just came out of nowhere making a troll. He came out of nowhere with an avatar, but he's got a way of talking. He uses different words.
No, I've seen him cam up while he's on his job. He's a security guard. That's all he is. He works security at somewhere in New York. I don't know, and yeah, he considers himself like some sort of scholar. He calls himself a scholar and a journalist. He's just a troll, bro.
So I heard on the news, yeah, there was a guy called Benjamin Israel has jumped off of a big building in Texas. So I hope it's not Ben Israel, bro.
Really?
Yeah, because that's one guy, yeah, who has really been brain damaged over this fight with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford.
Oh, he went MIA completely.
I'm just letting you know, some fans really have lost it over this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't seen Ben Israel. I caught him one time after the Errol Spence fight. He was on H Money for like 20 minutes, and then they kind of ran him out the panel. Yo, for real, like everybody was coming at him on the panel, and he just left. And I was like, dang.
Oh shit!
But
man.
look, that's why you got to be careful, like, you know, the stuff you talk online, because people will remember that. You know what I mean? So I remember he was here for like 2 weeks, going at Mastermind, at JB. He tried to get into an argument with Chavo, and Chavo's an Errol Spence fan. And he was going at all the Crawford fans, and then he lost.
So I'm not gonna give you no news yet. I'm gonna let David Benavidez, his father, come in tomorrow and give you some news. Okay.
Right. I always like speaking to Mr. Benavidez. Always a pleasure.
He's gonna be coming in tomorrow to give you himself some news.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So this fight here, bro, should it be a rematch, Max?
Yeah, but maybe they should do it at 147, bro.
No, rematch of this fight. Josh Warrington.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I like I told you, Rep. I think Warrington's a very dirty fighter. I didn't like that, bro. You know it was dirty, bro. He was hitting the cat. He was hitting behind the head, bro. Like that's why the ref took a point away. He didn't even give him a warning because he knew this cat's been playing dirty throughout the fight.
Yeah, man.
But
What
nah,
about who
man.
would you like to see him fight next then?
What?
Who would you like to see?
His division is what
Woods?
again? He's 140, right?
No, we're talking about Josh Warrington, bro.
Oh. I don't know. I don't follow his career like that, bro.
Okay.
I saw the last fight he had, the highlight reel and stuff like that, but they'll probably have no Rap because he got knocked out, Rap, and it wasn't like a fluke knocked out. Like he set that up lovely, bro. And I'm telling you, the way he fell back, I was like, damn, yo, this dude might not get up. You know. What time, Rapstar? So what time is it right now in the UK right now?
It's early morning, bro. After 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning. Okay, so that means you're 5 hours ahead.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what? Now I check my accounts now to see.
And Rapstar, that means you be getting up early for this show, bro.
Yeah, because I do my little bit of work, my trading,
Yeah.
my stocks, and everything that I do. Yeah. I finish it at different hours because I'm competing with different things, right?
Oh, respect to you, man, for sure.
But, one day, if your boy Rapstar ever gets anywhere in life better, then I can help others, right? Then I can show some videos, right? But right now, I'm still moving in my directions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I've got a few things
Damn.
going on, bro. I've got a few things going on.
Wow.
But then
Yeah.
I cut off a few things, and then, I do things while people are sleeping more like. Yeah, but what's going on with what you hoping to see next? What you excited about? What do you want to see?
I'm excited about the Shakur Stevenson fight with Dos Santos and Navarrete in the undercard. Like that's gonna be a great card, bro. Shakur Stevenson for the WBC vacant belt against Dos Santos, and then you got Navarrete on the undercard for his belt. Like that's gonna be a great card, and it's on a Thursday, and it's free boxing. So I'm excited to see that fight. That's gonna be a good fight.
Man, fuck it. I'm just gonna give you some news. Shall I give you news or not?
Go ahead, break it down.
Yes, yes.
All right. This fight should be announced next week.
It's Rapstar. It's been announced though.
It's going to be properly announced. This is the fight.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
Formally.
Boo Boo Andrade, David Benavidez. This is going to be a good fight for the fans, bro. I don't want
that's
you
a
to
good fight.
overlook
That's
this
a good fight
because everybody's been saying, included fucking TBS and their mum, everybody's mum and dad, that Boo Boo needs to fight somebody, right? So now he is. So if this fight is what's going to go and play, you can't say anything about Boo Boo Max.
No.
Because you don't like him. But it's not about liking someone. The man's got an opportunity to fight a good name. It gives you an idea of where he is.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? You should be up for this fight, bro.
Absolutely, bro. It's like I was telling Punch Drunk. If he doesn't pull out, because he has pulled out before, if Andrade actually goes through with this fight, he will earn my respect, even if he loses by knockout, even if he gets knocked the fuck out. I will say, okay, he's not a duck, he's not a coward. Because lately, he's been looking like a coward the last few years, and that's why it's hard for me to, go get behind the guy. So if he does this, he will have earned my respect, win, lose, or draw. Especially if he wins, then if he wins, I myself will demand that Canelo face him. But that's a huge if, because I'm favoring Benavidez by a lot. Like it's not even 50-50 in my opinion. It's more like 80-20.
God,
but let me tell you this too, though, TBS.
80-20, bro. 80-20.
Let me tell you this, though,
70,
guys.
30. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm going to tell you this, though. If Boo Boo does good in this fight, yeah? Even if he loses, you know what other fight he's got lined up?
Charlo, one of the
Caleb
Charlos.
Plant. Because if he does good in the fight and he loses even, him and Caleb Plant can get it on.
Boo Boo
Yeah.
and Caleb. Yeah, that'd be a good fight actually.
So
I
he's
would
got
watch
a few
that.
fights left there.
That's a good fight. Boo Boo versus Caleb. That's a
That'd be
really good fight.
that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yep,
I would watch that for sure.
Yep. What's on the schedule with our boxing schedule right now for the rest of the fights? Does anybody know? Like what's coming on top of your head?
Hold on, let me check.
Do you want to bring the schedule up for the people? Because we're right at the end of the year, right? We're at the end of the year now. We might as well just see what fights are already signed and sealed. What fights are already coming up for the boxing fans? We might as well share with them now. And let's chop it up.
All right,
Well,
so I got it right here. So you ready?
Go on,
I know this is your favorite boxer from the UK, Rap Star. Next week we got Tommy Fury versus KSI.
Yeah, mate.
But
that's still going to be a good little fucking...
Man, get the hell out of here with that, Rap.
A good entertainment. Good entertainment. Good entertainment.
Rap Star's gonna walk out Jake Paul. I mean,
Man, I'm doing the live. I'm doing the live for that fight.
The undercard is Logan Paul, right? On the undercard,
Yeah, that's a good fight. He's going to fight.
Hey, no. But listen, no, there's a really good fight next Saturday, guys. We should all tune in for this one. Tim Tszyu versus Brian Mendoza next Saturday.
Oh, yes.
That's going to be a good fight. Let us know in the chat who you guys have winning that fight, Tim Tszyu or Brian Mendoza. But that's going to be for the vacant WBC belt next Saturday at 10:30 Eastern on ESPN, actually. So it's a free fight. Let me see. Oh, this is going to be another good fight, guys. The following Saturday, we have Jack Catterall versus Jorge Linares. That's going to be
but I got Jack Catterall, man. Jorge Linares is not a 140-pounder. And
let the guy fight, you know.
But let the guy have a fight.
Yep. So
one of them.
So
but let's give Rider of the Storm a big shout out. He goes, big up to Rider of the Storm. Thanks for the support.
Yeah,
even we get some support, crazy, we appreciate the support, brother. Rider of the Storm says, about fucking time these two clowns fight someone besides standing on the fucking side begging for some change from Canelo. Wow. Hope it's a double knockout. Rider says, these guys have been giving Canelo a hard time. I hope they both get knocked. Go on, guys. Oh, shit. That's funny.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, all right. So we got, ladies and gentlemen, Tim Tszyu. Tim is fighting Mendoza. Let's go.
Okay, so we have, remember, guys, this upcoming Saturday, we have Tim Tszyu versus Brian Mendoza. Then the following that same Saturday, so look, there's two fights that night. Tim Tszyu versus Brian Mendoza, and also...
Do you know who's following? The one that you guys love to praise him.
October 14th, next Saturday, you have three fights. Tommy Fury versus KSI.
Let's go.
Tim Tszyu versus Brian Mendoza. And you have a unification of Janabek versus Vinzio Galaturi, whatever the guy's name is, but there's a unification at 160 with Janabek.
What?
So that's next Saturday. There's three fights that night.
What?
Like big fights.
That's crazy, bro.
Okay, so then on October 21st, that's 2 weeks from now, we have Jack Catterall versus Jorge Linares, and we have Alexis Rocha versus Giovanni Stalenton, whatever his name is.
Right.
So, okay, that's Golden Boy, and I guess a Matchroom.
Okay.
All right, so October 27th, the last Saturday of the month, we have Amanda Serrano fighting Danila Ramos. That's for undisputed at featherweight. And then, that's a Friday. And then that Saturday, so the last Saturday of October, we have Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. So that's the last Saturday of October.
There's also a WBC super featherweight title versus Oshaki Foster versus Eduardo Hernandez. And those are all the fights for October, guys. So that's what's left for everyone for the month of October. I'm looking forward to the. You know what? I'm actually interested in the Jack Catterall and Jorge Linares fight and the Tim Tszyu fight. I think those two would be good, entertaining fights.
Yes, fair enough, right? But there's not really nothing too big now.
Not for October.
Sonny Edwards and Bam Bam is a bigger fight than people giving it credit for.
No, that's gonna be a really good fight, dude.
Yeah, but you're gonna shit yourself if you start seeing Bam Bam losing a lot of rounds,
bro. Remember,
that's when you see that picture that you're taking the piss out of. You stay with that picture for the rest of your life.
Show the picture, Rap. Put me on the screen,
Man,
buddy.
I've showed that picture hundreds of times. What I'm saying is, listen to this. You will stay with Sonny Edwards' picture, and you will respect that kid since the rest of the time I know you in boxing if he beats Bam Bam. Because you have really overlooked him. You've not given him much credit. You kind of laughed at the kid as well, all right? And I feel like if he does that, he gains your respect differently.
Yeah, the only reason I joke around about Sonny Edwards, someone told me in the YTBC, you look like Sonny Edwards with a tan on.
Yeah, so but you're just listening to some dumb shit, and you're coming here with dumb shit, bro. I'm twice the size of Sonny Edwards. I'll pick him up with one hand.
Oh, Ralph's not my brother. I'm just busting.
But what I'm saying is, you hating on Sonny Edwards,
but I'm a
making sarcastic jokes about Sonny Edwards, right? It can come back to bite you. It really can. This could be your upset of the year, bruv.
Yeah.
And if this upset happens, you will be gutted.
Yeah.
Your money is going. I know where your money's going. You're going to bet hard on Bam Bam.
Bam Bam by knockout.
You love it. You
under 10.5 rounds.
You can't wait to see that ugly little cunt, Sonny Edwards, with a gap on his tooth.
I feel bad for the dude though, because he's if
there's your mate Sonny Edwards.
If Sonny Edwards wins, he gets to take out Clarissa Shield out for a date. There's a bet on Twitter, and she's okay with it. She said. So,
if Sonny wins.
Oh, you ain't know TBS?
I didn't know this.
Yeah, so Sonny Edwards. Let me tell you something. He's actually a really funny guy on Twitter. So he'll troll stuff and people and stuff like that. So if he has a bet that if he beats Bam Bam, he gets to take Clarissa Shield out on a date. So they interviewed Clarissa, and Clarissa said that she thinks that Bam's gonna win, but if that's gonna be extra motivation for Sonny Edwards, then she'll agree to the bet. She'll let Sonny take her out to like dinner or something like that.
Yeah, they both deserve each other in that aspect.
Clarissa Shield and Sonny Edwards,
they both deserve each other in that aspect because I don't see any one of them getting picked up in a dating site either. But that's another story.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But listen, I'm just gonna say this, bro.
You're gonna be the guy.
I'm gonna put respect. Wait. I'm gonna put respect on Rider of the Storm. Rider of the Storm is coming here like James Bond today. He's the only one giving super chats. I'm not saying to everyone, but I'm just saying, Rider of the Storm, we appreciate you. And I put respect on your name because you put respect on my name, bro. But I didn't know Sonny Edwards was into trannies. Wow. After what you just said, Rider of the Storm said, I didn't know that Sonny Edwards was into trannies, bro. What is going on?
That's funny.
So, in the chat, somebody in the chat said, when is Shakur Stevenson fighting? He is fighting November 16th, which is a Thursday. He's fighting against Edwin De Los Santos for the WBC belt that was stripped from Devin Haney. So that's going to be on November 16th. That's a Thursday. And TBS, you might know about this guy more than me. On Saturday, there's a fight with this guy named Diego Pacheco. I've been hearing a lot of good things about him.
Well, you know who's training him, don't you?
Yeah.
Who?
I
don't know. I'm asking.
David Benavidez' dad.
Oh, shoot. Oh, nice.
He's big. He's big. He's a big guy. He's a big boy, bro. He's young as fuck.
I think he's training him as an assistant. assistant. I'm not sure if he's the full. I know he trained him in the last fight. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
There you go. And the
But
man's
yeah,
coming here tomorrow.
He's good though.
yeah, we could ask him. We could ask him
CBS?
about that. Yeah,
Word.
All
yeah.
right,
But
smash the like
Pacheco,
button, people. And if you think Max is fucking talking shit, just put it in the chat, man. We'll
About
give him a
what?
slap or two over here.
About what?
Yeah, just
Max
let
is
us know
cool,
if
bro.
Max is fucking talking shit or not, yeah? Because sometimes he gets out of his cradle. Only joking.
Hey, I be having a blast sometimes with y'all, but yeah, sometimes I go two left and I'll be just chilling. I'll be eating my popcorn in
You're
the
too
chat.
respectful when it gets crazy over here.
No,
Bruh.
Max is a gentleman. Max
Nah,
is a
look,
gentleman. I've
yo,
never had
look.
problems with Max, bro. Max
Nah, here's
is
the thing, fellas. I really love boxing, bro. And I'm not I don't try to act like a hardcore. Like I just want to learn. So when I hear like people talk about the old school stuff, I'd be like, damn, bro. Like I wish I was in that era. But I love boxing, bro. I love
how
it.
Just
old are
stop
you,
there.
Max?
I want to speak to G
30, bro.
Smooth.
30.
G Smooth is
Oh, okay.
asking me a question, bro.
Yeah.
He's saying to me, Rap, when you gonna get Kid Austin coming through in the interview?
Oh,
Now
that'd be
you
a good
reminded me.
interview.
Now you reminded me, G Smooth. You ain't gonna be happy with me because when I was meant to get him, I didn't wake up. But I'm gonna get him now that you reminded me. I'll get him in the next few days. We
Yo,
get Kid
Kid
Austin.
Austin's dad is a trip, bro. He be talking hella spicy about Keyshawn Davis, yo. I don't know if you ever. He be talking hella
What do you want?
spicy.
What do you mean? Kid Austin said he wants that smoke with him.
I know, but his dad be bugging, bro. His dad was on the Boxing Voice like a couple months ago, and they was asking him about Keyshawn Davis, and he said, "Man, like Kid Austin tried to be a little bit more cool about the question, like, do you want to fight him?" And he was like, he ain't worried about Keyshawn. Keyshawn worried about other things. And then his dad took the mic, like his dad was on the mic, my fault. And he was like, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Keyshawn is garbage. I was like, damn. But they
What?
got a real beef like between them two. Keyshawn and Kid Austin. I'm like,
All right.
damn.
Well, they can build that into something, then it.
The
We're gonna get Kid Austin here. Then you can talk to him about it.
Hey, yo, shout out to the brother Carl, man. I would love one day to go to Australia and see a fight out there. Australia is another fan base that I'm noticing they really support their fighters,
Yeah, but
man.
I want to know. Everybody says Max is a good dude because he speaks so well and he's a bit more respectful than most people that come and hit the panel. Yeah. Wait. But Max could be one of these camouflaging guys, like
Yeah,
Dimitri Bivol.
like a scammer.
Look how Dimitri Bivol is one of
Yeah,
the most decent
Like a
guys. Yeah.
Bivel.
Yeah, look, Dimitri Bivol's so decent, very nicely spoken. The only thing is, he's a bit too fucking nice sometimes, right? And this guy now, we're finding out he'd been strangling his wife, keeping her in the
yeah,
corridor.
that's not
I
cool,
made that
bro.
up.
That's true. That's not
No,
cool,
I've
man.
been hearing that he'd been slapping up his wife.
He's got a
But
dark
how
side.
do we know if
Nah,
that's
that's not
true, though,
cool.
Max?
Max has a dark side as well.
So you might be like Dimitri Bivol, bro. You might have
Yeah,
another side to you, bro, that we don't know about.
yeah, that's not cool, homie. Nah,
I'm
that's
just
not
saying,
cool,
bro.
bro.
When somebody's too good or too something,
Yeah,
I always believe there's got to be a certain two sides to everything.
word. Nah, come have a couple beers with me, rap.
And
Show you my
then
other
you
side.
shake it up.
Yeah.
This is
TBS
you on
knows
a hangover.
TBS knows those type of parties. Our uncles be bugging out. A lot of card games, a lot of good food and good times though, man.
All right, all right.
You know
No,
what?
no.
You
You
guys
know
don't
what?
even know this though.
You know what?
No, you guys don't
Rapstar,
even. Go.
Rapstar. I've never got into one argument. I've gotten into debates, but they've been civil debates with Max.
Yeah.
Never turned ugly. This guy's never once disrespect me, which is why I've never disrespected him. A lot of guys think I'm an asshole, which I can be if people are assholes to me. Max never brings out that side of me though, so I can vouch for Max, man.
I'll respect. Nah, man, because I really love boxing, bro. I watch a couple of different creators, and at the end of the day, like, this is just my opinion, right?
we on social media, fellas. We ain't gonna really run into each other. You know, in my neighborhood, it's more like if you really got an issue with someone, you go lock it up in the bathroom and you know, we call it shoot the 40. You know what I mean? So we just, you know.
Well, at least you ain't got a nose like fucking Leonard Ellaby, bro. As long as you ain't got a nose like that, you're sweet, bro.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah, that would
yeah.
suck. That would suck to look like that. To look, yeah.
Yo, you see that? You see that, Carl? Carl said, you know, Rap Star is basically calling Max a cunt. That's disrespectful, Rap Star. What's good with you, homie?
I never
Yo,
called you. Who said
yo,
that? Who said that I called you a cunt?
nah, Carl busting your
Who said
chops.
that? Who said I called you a cunt?
Hey yo, TBS. But I be
No,
in the.
wait, let me finish. I didn't call you a cunt. I called you
Nah,
a
no, we
wanker.
just joking,
I
my
called you
brother.
a wanker.
What does that mean? I don't know.
Oh, you
That's like.
find that, you wanker. You
Alright,
tosser.
I'll have to look it up what that
Does
means,
that
Go
does
Carl.
that
find
mean
out
that?
what wanker is, mate.
Hey, is that how you guys say in the UK when someone jacks off too much, or what?
Yeah, TBS, he's a jack off. I'm only joking.
Oh man. Hey
He doesn't
yo.
listen. He don't even know what a wanker means.
Nah, I don't
I
even know
don't
what that
know. We
means,
don't.
bro.
We're not from the UK, bro, so we
Okay,
don't know.
this is who's this when they've had enough? Who's this? Shut the fuck up!
Yo, that's Rick
Shut the
Glazer.
fuck up! Get this motherfucker out of here!
Bro.
Hey, yo, nobody's seen
That
a
sounds
guy
like a
go.
lot of people.
Yeah, but you have never seen a guy go to 1 to 100 like Rick Glazer.
Nah,
Oh
never.
yeah, last night because Tip was provoking him, bro. Tip deserved it. Tip's an asshole troll. He's a troll, man. And Suleiman's just a yeah. I think Suleiman's a troll too,
Hey
and a
yo, but
faggot.
listen, yo, I gotta be honest, yo. Tip is one of the funniest dudes in the YTBC, bro. He literally came up here yesterday knowing that Rick don't like him, and he put his avatar name as rickglazier.com. I don't know if anyone caught that, bro. But that was the funniest thing ever. And like Tip's hilarious, bro. I don't always agree with his boxing takes, especially I know what TBS be thinking, right? Because I be thinking too. I be like, yo, Tip, you trolling, bro. Like when he talk about Boo Boo Andre and stuff like that, I'd be like, oh my god, bro. You trolling.
Yeah, man.
Nah, but the show be cool sometimes, man. I be in the chat. Like I don't mind free smoke as long as like you could have free smoke and keep it on boxing. Like
But
I feel like
yesterday I fell asleep for a
one
little
time I
bit.
got cooked one time on the panel because I ain't know something about a certain fighter and I got cooked, and it is what it is. You feel me? I don't take it too serious.
I said last night I fell a little bit like in early morning when I was doing the live. Then I was doing some stuff. I kind of just got nodded off for a bit, right? And I forgot the live was going. And guess what? I come back to the live. Guess who was still cooking by himself?
Solomon.
That guy can talk for 15 hours
Oh,
by himself. By himself.
Bruh.
By
I don't know
himself, bro.
how. I don't know how he does it, but yeah, he does.
Yo, look, yo, you got one of your OGs on in the chat, John McSmith. John
Where the
McSmith don't
fuck have you been, you cunt, John
Yeah,
McSmith?
John McSmith never come up on this
Man,
panel.
John, wait, let me finish, bro. John, you're one of the OGs over here,
Remember
man.
that, bro?
What happened to John McSmith, man? He's one of my OGs out here, bro. Has he gone in? Has he left us for somewhere else or what?
I used to go to this one channel.
No, I don't want to hear about any other channel, bro. I don't see
I
nobody bigging me up.
respect.
I just see channels speak bad about me for no reason sometimes. So why should I show love to other channels? I'm only gonna
John
give.
McSmith.
Listen,
John
I'm
McSmith
only
don't.
gonna give the energy to the people that give me the good energy. They're getting my respect.
Yo,
Now-
rap.
How about
I
that?
have dropped. I have dropped links to your lives on other channels, and they don't really like that shit. But I fucking do it anyways because I fuck with this channel hella hard.
What up, J Rocks? J Rocks in the chat as well. So what up, homie?
Oh yeah, J Rocks is the homie right there.
Anyway, let me give a shout out to Coco the Bulldog, bro. G
Coco the
Smooth,
Bulldog.
Larry Lopez, Matt and 509.
But yo, John McSmith is that type of brother that like he's old school, bro. Like I be thinking that John McSmith still has like a
Now,
TV with
John's my friend, mate. I like
But
John. He's been with
look,
me
in
for
my
many
head,
years.
I feel like John
John's an
McSmith got
OG. And
my
I've been,
man.
let me tell you something, bro.
Go ahead.
I don't know with me, I don't know about you guys, but I've been brought up to respect my elders as well a
Oh,
little
for
bit.
sure.
Oh
For sure.
yeah, yeah.
Go ahead. Unless the elder,
No, I was
unless
saying.
he's an old fool, then that's not on me. But
Right, right.
you know what
I'm
I
Nah,
just
mean?
like that. I'm the same way, bro. And you know what, John McSmith? I'm like the Mexican. I'm like a younger Mexican version of John McSmith, bro. Because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I just keep it
yo,
real. That guy's gonna tell you exactly what he thinks, and I'm the
yo,
same
but
way.
in my head, I feel like John McSmith watches all his fights like on a TV with an antenna on, bro. Like he's mad old school. Like I remember one time I saw him on TBS. I ain't gonna lie, like I told you, I got cooked before one time, right? I remember a episode of Rap Star Show where John McSmith got cooked on the Marvelous Haggler. It was Danny
Oh wow.
Medina, Punch Drunk Boxing, and they was going into a debate with John McSmith. And I was like, dang, yo, they was cooking John on certain topics, bro.
John good though.
Yeah, John's cool. I mean, he's cool sometimes on this panel, respect.
Yeah, yeah. No, he's just stuck in 1983. That's his only problem.
Especially
But
if you
yeah,
start talking about like new training stuff, right? TBS, anything that has to
That's
do with
right.
like
Nobody cooks John. All right? Nobody.
there you go. Carl's another one. I like Carl's boxing
Man,
takes.
I could make a reality show out of all you fuckers. Sucking John McSmith, Mirage, Suleiman.
Yo, bro,
Man, all these
Suleiman, John
motherfucking
McSmith,
people, bruv. I could make a
bro.
reality show.
You would get millions, bro. You would get millions. Yo, Rapstar, you watch soccer at all, bro? You saw the Champions League this week,
Brother, I used to years ago, but I
bro. I
haven't been
lost a
watching
lot of
football
money.
anymore.
Yeah, I lost a couple of parlays on the Champions League.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But I've cooked every legend in the Y. Yeah, who started that language? YTB legends. I hear
McSmith
that.
is older. Yeah, he's older than 1983 Maton, but that's when he was in his prime. You see, so that's why he remembers that year so well.
Yeah. Yo, Rapstar, let
Yeah,
me ask you a
so when I
question.
fell asleep, TBS, I woke up after a couple hours, and you
Yeah.
won't believe what I saw. So this is
What?
the time when Pound for Pound must have sent a super chat and said, "Get this man out of here," right? And this is what people were saying in the channel. Rap star, just put Tunde Tupac on for fucking 1 hour. We don't want to hear this motherfucker anymore.
Oh, they were. Yeah, yeah.
Right? Listen, people were begging, get this man off. Just put something else on. I said, what? I said, what's he done? And then I saw after a couple hours, he's still at the same place. But yes, Brelanga will do this. I said, this geezer's mental, bruh. I said, this
Hmm.
guy Suleiman is fucking proper crazy cunt. He's a nutcase, bro. He's been going on for 3 hours, Max.
Does he
By
have a channel
himself,
rap at all or no?
3 hours by himself without any fucking, like you take a break or something. He's constantly talking to the mirror.
Yeah, like I take a piss every now and then. I drink a beer and like I take a little pause. This guy. You're right, Rapstar. I don't know how the fuck he does it. It's nonstop. I don't know how the fuck he does it.
Yo, Rapstar, man, let me ask you a question. We always get to talk to you and you talk to us. But what kind of got you into creating a YouTube channel on boxing? How did that happen?
Man, that was easy because if you go and do your homework and
Yeah.
how I came in this YouTube,
Yeah.
you would realize I came in here like a fucking bang.
Yeah, we'll break it down. Share it, bro.
If you go do your homework on Rapstar and how I came in this to YouTube, how I came into this YouTube was I first came onto channels because I'm a hardcore boxing guy,
Yeah.
And then when I first started seeing this, I was at a time doing a different business at home, doing online business, right?
Yeah.
So I started watching YouTube more, and I saw some people talk about boxing. So I went on there, and then we would talk some boxing, and then I realized, bro, these guys get disrespectful. They were calling boxers bums and bitches and all that after a while, So I started getting in arguments with all these channels, and I started getting into arguments with these channels. I started smoking them up. They
Oh,
start
so you
kicking.
came in guns blazing.
Yeah, I came in guns blazing after that when they don't put no respect, right?
Oh, damn.
So they were saying, "Oh, Tyson Fury's this, and English people are this, and British." I said, you bitch. Tyson Fury's just a better fighter. Why you can't just admit that?"
Gotcha.
And these guys were going mad. So, bro, they were kicking me off the channel. Then I went on to Barbershop. If you go watch my fucking
Fred.
live on Barbershop,
Yeah, Fred Barbershop. Yeah.
bro, you see what I did in 15 minutes.
No,
I
I
blew
ain't
the
seen-
whole fucking barbershop alive. The man didn't know what to say to me.
Oh, wow.
I destroyed the whole barbershop and fucking then, bro, I was just telling people, bro, you're spinning fake narratives. You're teaching this young generation, Fred.
Yeah.
What the fuck you doing, Fred? Look what
Hell
you're
yeah.
doing to fucking people out here, bro. I was going mad at these people. And then I said, man, these guys are kicking me off. Then I met a
Hey,
guy
rap,
called H Money. Then H Money was like, yo, rap star, come on my channel, bro. I love your energy. So I went on there and then me and him started getting into it. And then he kicked me off.
Oh, wow.
I said, bro, these guys are fake. They can't handle the real smoke. But the only
Yeah.
person I saw that was keeping it all right and letting me get it off
Where's Mirage?
was Punch Drunk Boxing.
Gotcha.
That even though I came at
Mirage.
Teofimo, bro, the whole channel went crazy. The whole world saw that channel, bro. Me and Teofimo went crazy at each other, right?
Yeah.
But Punch did not play me like that. He let me be, and I was getting my points off with the British fighters and da-da-da-da-da. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to get my own channel, bro. And I got my own channel. And that's why.
Word.
Yeah,
Because
good thing you did that,
me,
bro.
people weren't
Good thing.
letting me get my true opinions off because they felt like it was overpowering what they were saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about you, TBS? How you getting? What made you want to get a channel too? Because you're fairly new, right? In the
Yeah. I've only been going live for like 3.5 months or something like that. So like same kind of similar to what raps are. People just didn't. I was just going too hard on the panels, and I would get kicked off panels and shit like that. So I was like, you know what? Instead of bitching about how other people run their panels, I'm just gonna start my own channel, and then that way I can like just say what the fuck I want, and no one's gonna kick me off.
Yeah.
That's what did it, you know. And Rapstar is one of the few that's never kicked me off. One of the
Yeah.
very few channels that's never kicked me off. So I commend Rapstar, and that's why I
But
always shout him
sometimes
out.
you can get really crazy too, though.
Nah, sometimes it'd be a little too wild though.
But I don't, that's just the way that it goes. Some people get crazy with people, then people get crazy with them.
Yo, Rapstar. So let me ask you another question. I know you've.
But you never finished with what actually happened with me, bro. So what happened is I spoke to a lot of people, and then guess what? This is the crazy. I don't know if TBS or if anyone in this channel remembers this. Do you remember when Deontay Wilder was going to court?
He was going
Do
to
you remember
court.
that? He was going to court to take Tyson Fury to get
Oh
the third
yeah,
fight.
I remember that. Yeah,
remember
yeah.
to get the third fight.
Yep.
The people which were training with Wilder and the people which were in the Wilder camp, I was coming at one channel about it. I said, bring them people now. The Wilder people turned up. They were looking for me.
What?
Yeah, there was a couple of people. If anybody remembers, the guy called Tay Jones, when I said that these guys are capping, I said, call them out now. Then the Wilder people, me and them had it out.
Yeah.
Right? And I had it out with a couple of guys that hang out with Deontay Wilder on the YouTube. And they said to me that I was lying. I said, no, you're lying. Because at the end of the day, you motherfuckers are going to court. Why are you going to court? Why you don't take Tyson Fury to court for the shit that he's really done instead of going for the third fight?
Damn.
So me and them started having it. And they were like, they couldn't, you know what I mean? I wasn't taking this shit, bro. This fake fucking cheating every day. So then me and Wilder's people had it. Then I started having it with over Teofimo Lopez. I started coming at a guy called D. Jefferson. If anybody remembers a channel called D. Jefferson, I went on that channel and I start taking him, saying, you're just lying for Devin Haney. I said, you're the biggest liar for Devin Haney. Devin Haney ain't got the realest belt. The man who should be undisputed was Teo. So then we had a fight, an argument on his channel. Guess who turns up? That's how I met Bill Haney. Bill Haney said, man, I'm looking for this guy, Rapstar. He been talking some shit about my son. So then them guys found me over there. Then the Haneys came. Then I had a big offs with Haneys on D Jefferson's channel.
Oh,
That's how I came into the mix.
nah, man, I saw one. Yo, I think it's still up, bro. I saw a clip from a couple years ago of Punch Drunk Boxing going at it with Bill Haney,
That's on
bro.
my channel. I put it up. Remember,
Brother,
you've
I
seen it on my
swear.
channel, haven't you?
Yeah, I think it might have
Yeah,
been
you have,
there. I
because I've
think
seen you comment on my channel.
it was during the pandemic, bro. Because Punch had
Yeah.
like his beard looked crazy. He had a lot more facial hair. So I seen that and I was like, oh my god, bro, this is entertainment to the fullest. But yo, Rapstar, let me ask you a question, right? You've interviewed a lot of people, right, in the boxing world, but if you could have one, like you could pick one person.
I've interviewed a few though.
No, but like if you could have your dream
Hey,
interview,
bro,
like
you
I know
don't
you.
know me, bro. You don't
Oh,
know
hold
the
on,
kind.
brother.
You
Hold
don't.
on.
You
I
let me
know.
tell you. Let me tell you what your brother Rapstar has done in his life. I have been to about over 25 boxing events all over fucking the world. I've been to the United States over 9 times, bro, for boxing.
Or,
Yeah, I've met so many boxers. It's unbelievable. I've met the legend that gave me, put his arm around me. Yeah, and I don't
yeah.
need the cap. I've got all this. Is Chavez Senior. When I met Chavez
Nah.
Senior, I met Chavez Senior arm in arm.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
pretty
How do you
cool.
think I met people early on who I don't want to talk too much, but one of my people so serious. How did I get Mauricio Suleiman on my channel?
Yeah, that's an interesting one. That's a
Right.
good
So I got different connections too, right? But
yeah.
I'm telling you now, I've met everyone. I've met Adrian Broner. I have shook Floyd Mayweather's hand. How many people have shook Floyd Mayweather's hand?
Nah.
Not
I
many.
know I know who you
Not many.
haven't met. I know who you haven't met that you wish you did meet that day. Miguel Cotto.
Yeah,
Cause
don't talk to me about that. Don't get
you
me
always
angry.
tell us that
Don't get
story,
me
bro.
angry because the guy who came over here and gave
Uh
you the proof that he met Miguel Cotto when I fell asleep. I was
yep.
asleep. And Miguel Cotto was downstairs and I stayed asleep. And he said, come, wake up. I'm going downstairs to get some shopping. I told him, go fuck yourself. Let me sleep. I'll be there in a bit.
Yep.
And he went downstairs and he meets Miguel Cotto and everything. Yeah, don't tell me that, bro. But I met a
Yeah.
lot of people. But I met Joe Calzaghe. I've sat near Manny Pacquiao. I've not met Manny Pacquiao, though. Yeah, I met Floyd Mayweather. I met Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner is the only fighter I can say out of all the fighters that I don't like the guy.
Dang.
He's one fighter that doesn't have time for fans. He's one fighter who thinks too much of himself, and he's another person like behind the scenes as well. He's not a great person, bro. That's all I'm gonna say about
Yeah,
AD.
so what about everyone in the chat? Let us know right now if you could meet any boxer and like have a conversation with him, who would you want to talk with? I mean, for me, I'd probably say Manny Pacquiao, man. I would definitely want to chop it up with Manny Pacquiao at least for like 10 minutes. What about you, TBS?
Uh, honestly, bro, probably Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah?
Yeah, like he's the most he's the most important person in box. Like in my opinion, like he knows the game, the sport better than anyone. He had success as an amateur. I mean, he's been doing it since he was a kid.
Yeah.
He knows it from the business aspect. He knows like he could teach you better than anyone. Um and he was such a great boxer. He never ducked anybody. I still go
Yeah.
back and watch some of his fights. Like he's the boxer of the '90s. He was considered the boxer of the '90s, and you know like he just that's considered the golden age of boxing, the '80s and
Yeah.
'90s, right?
Right.
So that yeah,
Yeah, we
and he's
got to
not gonna get his flowers until
till
until he's
after,
dead.
right? Yeah, till
Yeah,
after. A lot of people,
unfortunately.
some people in the chat, Bone said Salvador Sanchez. Champy said Marco Antonio Barrera. John McSmith said this fanboy and his fanboy question, shaking my head. You see what I mean? He just got that grumpy, type vibe about him. But we still say salute to John McSmith. I bet you John McSmith would probably want to talk to Marvis Hagler because he always is on that. If there's a fanboy
That's his Bianca fanboy,
that's the man
Yup.
of his dreams right
Yup.
there.
That's his
Yeah.
guy right there. Marvelous Hagler. I've heard John say it before on other panels, like, "Oh,
And it's
Marvelous
funny.
Hagler, he
It's
ran
funny.
6 miles a day. He ran 6 miles a day." I'm like, "All right, brother. I guess that's your favorite boxer. It's okay." Let's see what other people said. Someone said, "I want to meet Marquez and find out why he's such a why he's such a hated piece of crap." Oh man, that's funny.
But I will say this, yeah. I was gonna do a live of the best interviews on the YTBC in 2023, right? And a few interviews do stand out for me for 2023. And I'm not gonna say that TBV hasn't bring some good interviews. He always does. You know what I mean? But the two, three interviews that really stood out in 2023, I would say, is H Money. Big up to him for getting Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney and
Yeah,
his
that was
to
big.
go.
That was big.
I'm gonna give him his flowers for that.
That went
Okay,
viral.
however it played out, he did that. He got that. All right. Punch Drunk
Hey,
with the
Rapstar.
Teofimo Lopez interview, which went viral around the world. That one also, and H Money's, they both fucking are big interviews for 2023, bro.
I think you're cutting out, or is it me?
It's you, buddy.
Yeah, so they are big interviews for me that went around the world 2023. But don't forget the first interview with Punch, I bring it to my channel. Punch took it off, remember? And my channel took that interview around the
situation.
world.
Yeah.
Around the world that went, bro. Yeah. I took that and put it onto the biggest platforms in England through my channel, bro. They took it from me. So that went around the world. And I think the Nanito Donaire and his father, where you guys were begging.
Oh wow, that
Stop
was
the fucking
crazy
tape.
interview.
Are you telling me that I shouldn't be in the mix?
Yo, you gained a lot of followers from the Philippines during that time. I remember there was a lot of Filipino.
That was just a natural thing. How it just unbroke on my channel. It was crazy.
I keep pressing you about that interview, man. I would love to hear you interview Nito. Ever since his loss,
Yeah, but we just haven't seen them, have we?
They used to be a lot active, but you know what? They've been through a lot, so maybe they're just focusing on family and stuff, and I can respect that.
Yeah, maybe they're taking some time out,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe it's life in life. It's not all about boxing. Sometimes you got to live as well.
Yeah.
It can get very.
What about Regis? Regis versus Devin Haney.
Well, Ted Bayless came here yesterday.
I heard it. Yeah, I heard.
He says that fight is not 50-50, and Rick
Tip made some good points, bro.
But Rick Glazier said, but Ted Bayless is saying that Devin Haney's a favorite, but this is where Rick Glazier went mad at him and said, "You don't know shit."
Yeah.
I mean,
that
fight is a 50-50 fight.
I hope Regis wins and knocks him out, But you already know where I stand with Devin Haney.
Yeah, that's cool. But look, man, I think Shakur Stevenson, he got a fight lined up, and we got to see where Shakur's gonna what he's gonna come with, because he got a fight with Santos, right?
Yeah, he's gonna win that though. It should be an entertaining fight, but that'll be another weight class champion.
Yeah, so Oscar De La Hoya said that the Shakur is the only guy that he don't want to put William Zepeda in there with.
Yeah, that's tough. Shakur is very talented, man. Very talented guy. But we still got a couple more good boxing fights. The Dave Benavidez versus Boo Boo fight that's coming up in a couple of weeks. Brian Garcia is fighting in December. Sonny Edwards versus Bam. Tim Tszyu fights next Saturday. So someone was saying something that was really interesting though. Jermell Charlo should actually fight Tim Tszyu next, or maybe get a tune-up
But fight Tim Tszyu and go to Australia to get that bag, man. Because if the fight happens here in the States, I don't think it'll be as big. If
See
Jermell
how
Charlo,
Jamel Charlo has become quiet now.
yeah,
He's got all them millions, and he knows that he did not come out with no lion mentality.
yeah.
Hey, rap
He
star.
got beat. He got beat pretty
Rap,
convincingly, didn't he?
hey, you know how you were talking about how you would destroy these guys on their own channel? You should put clips of that. You should upload clips of that.
Yeah, I should have done, innit?
Yeah, I would like to see that.
Now, you know what? At the end, though, I'll be honest. I got respect for all these guys. Let them all do their hustle. Some people are hustling. Some people are doing this. Some people are pushing that. Man, let them all do what they want, bro. I'm an old
Damn.
veteran,
Yeah.
bro.
You see what I mean about the chat? Yo, they be going at it too. Like this David guy is going at John McSmith in the chat, bro.
Oh, he's a troll, bro. He talks racial stuff about blacks and Mexicans. So
Oh,
I'm
I think I
assuming
I think I think I timed him out one time because he was getting a little too much with some of the
he
stuff he was
says
saying.
racial stuff about blacks and Mexicans. So he's not black or Mexican, and he's just a psycho.
Yeah, that's not cool. Yo, Rapstar, you ever thought about doing some UFC commentary?
I did do it once, remember?
For who?
That Sean,
Oh, Sean
oh,
O'Malley
yeah,
versus
I did it.
Sterling.
Yeah, that was a mad fight, bro.
You like TBS? You like UFC at all, bro, or no?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm a
I'm
big
not.
UFC fan, bro. I'm a big UFC fan.
Yeah.
I'm not as into it as I used to be, but yeah, I fuck with it.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
What?
Yeah.
I like UFC.
Yo,
UFC's come from leap and bounds to where it is today.
yeah, I was watching a documentary the other day about it, bro. That's crazy how they came up to where they are now.
Yeah, they
I
came
witnessed. I witnessed. I was a little kid, like in 1993 when they first started, bro.
Yeah.
Me and my dad used to watch that shit. Cause my dad's violent. Well, he used to be. He's old now, but he used to be very violent. He used to be into like violent sports and shit. And this was before they had weight classes and shit. And so yeah, I literally witnessed the inception and the evolution of it. But it's not as good as it was, like say 2011, 2010, around those years. You
Yeah.
know, it's not that good.
Yeah.
But
Yo,
the
what
difference
if
with the UFC is they have to make their fighters fight each other regardless by a certain time frame. Number one, number two have to fight in every division because they only have one promoter and one
Yo,
foundation.
Rapstar, you know what I was thinking though the other day, bro? What if freaking Dana White and the UFC bought PBC, bro? Because
Oh shit!
UFC just merged with WWE as this big, sports entertainment company. UFC has enough money to buy the PBC, and that can be a way for Dana White to get into the sport of boxing. He could become an advisor, not necessarily a promoter, because Al
I
Heyman
think that's what he
texted.
wants.
Yeah, yo, think about that though. Dana White in boxing, buying out the
I think
PBC, that'd be crazy.
Dana has always liked boxing,
Yeah, yeah,
whether he likes to admit it or not. He always talks about how he tried to box and stuff, and because the boxing is big. He's from Boston, and it's big over there. Boxing is big in Boston, and
yeah.
he just couldn't really become a promoter in the sport. Probably didn't have the connections or whatever.
Oh,
So he started his own shit, and it worked for him. But I think at the end of the day, he will always have a love for boxing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The UFC, I know there's a lot of discrepancy about the UFC and how they pay their fighters and stuff like that. But I mean, Dana White. One thing you got to admit, the UFC does know how to put on some good fights, and it really don't matter about your record to a degree, right? Um, if you could scrap and give it your best, you're all the fans end up loving you. So people are saying TBS facts.
Now, I don't want to break your heart, yeah, but I know one of your most favorite fighters in the world, not is Teofimo Lopez, but now, bruv, he's now getting to the point where he's getting inactive a little bit. He won the biggest fight of his life. I don't see no videos of him in the gym. I hope he's in the gym every day like the Shakors and all these guys, yeah? But he's not even announced a fight yet. How do you feel about him not getting a fight like, you would expect him to fight
Yeah,
one
so
more fight? Don't you think that hurts him?
So Teofimo, yeah, he's one of my favorite fighters.
Of course he is.
I think that Teofimo is in a place in his career where he's looking out for him.
So he's not true to the game like he was. He wants a big money fight. Can't hear you, bro. Rap, you wrenched up South Crack. How did I wrench up South Crack, bro? What are you talking about?
Rev, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, but who's South?
Yeah. So I was
Somebody
saying,
told me I've given South somebody a wrench.
Oh, that must be David. That must be David.
Is that David?
I'm pretty sure, bro. Now that I think about it, because he's not Mexican or black, and he hates the world. He just hates everybody.
Well, he needs to come and hit the link to prove that.
yo, Rapstar. So what I was saying about Teo is that I think Teo's in a place in his life where he doesn't have anything else to prove, but I think the only thing that really motivates him is to be one of the greatest of all time, and also at the same time he's looking for that financial, benefit. And he deserves it, bro. He deserves it, bro. Like he beat Lomachenko when he was pound for pound number 1, and then he beat Josh Taylor. Like, let's be real, guys. Let's be 100% real. Josh Taylor was really undisputed. He gave up those belts, right? It's not, no one took them from him. So again, the politics of boxing has really screwed this guy over, Teofimo. But let's be real, Teofimo should really be considered a 2-time undisputed champion. And for a guy to do all that and still not being taken care of by the sport of boxing, it's crazy. That's why, I heard you, Rap Star. It might have been you, it might have been Tip or somebody else, but they were saying that the Ryan Garcia and Teofimo fight is garbage. It's BS. And I'm like, well, bro, wasn't the Tank and Ryan one too for a lot of people? Let Teo get his paid. He'll probably make a good like 5 million, or more, maybe 10 million.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're all about a fan of Tio, then you want to be happy for his purse and his money, and that, I know fans are like that these days because we got fans like that for Tank, we got fans like that for other fighters. So if that's how you guys feel about that, then cool. But it's not a realist fight. The guy's just come off of a loss. Teofimo wants to do great things like the Shakors or like the Haneys. Then them guys are fighting
Teo
real.
wants to go to 147 and fight Bud
Yeah,
Crawford.
but he ain't said nothing about Bud since
I'll
Bud
tell you
came.
what though,
Yeah,
yo,
but let me say
Teo's
this though.
crazy.
Since you said that, let me say that
Teo's
Teofimo
crazy.
said that on Punch Drunk. I get it, but since Bud has fought, you don't hear about Teo saying anything about Bud now. But if he's consistent and he says things, then people can see it. But right now, it just looks like Teofimo's waiting for the biggest payday. I'm
Well,
not
look,
gonna deny him. Respect to him. Let him get all his money. You know what I mean? But that's a different
Teo,
subject and a different ball game
yeah,
altogether.
Teo can make a
I'm not
lot of
involved in
money.
people's person. I want to know, is he going to be fighting the realest cats or not?
No, well, look, you can't. Oh, look, Teo can make so much money fighting either Tank, fighting Devin Haney. The Devin Haney fight will probably make him that $10 million purse because he doesn't like Devin Haney. Bill Haney and Teo Senior will sell that fight because the fathers will always be arguing. You know, us, the YTBC, we're definitely going to be involved in picking a side who we're going to be rooting for. And I think that would be a really big fight, Teo versus Devin Haney. Of course, the Tank and Teo fight, that's a great money fight. And the Ryan and Teo fight, that'll be a good money fight. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens.
Look, man, all money fights, money fights. I get it, right? It's all about the money side now. That's it. So, you know, this is what it's about. It's about where's the biggest money for the fighter. That's it. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean? That's
shout out
the
to
whole
Teo,
thing for
man.
everybody.
Teo's definitely one of the greatest, man, in those divisions. Like, he's such a great elite talent. A lot of people want to say, you know, Tank would have never lost to Cambosis, but Tank was not in the situation that Teofimo was in. Now, if you want to believe that, that's really up to you. You know what I mean? Um, it's really up to you. You know what I mean? But I know if Teo fights Cambosis again, Teo knocks out Cambosis. Teo had to learn from that loss. You know, first of all, don't go into a fight medically and also don't have a game plan with each fighter. You know, don't try to just always think you
Well,
have.
Mirage has come here to say to you that Tio is not an elite, and he's laughing at you in the chat. Wow. He says he's LOL.
Mirage. I
How is
don't
he
know.
not? How is he not? Can you
Ask
explain?
Mirage.
Like, get
Mirage
himself
and
on the
Suleiman
panel.
are the same guy, man. They say very.
No, well, no. Mirage is not. I don't think
Johnny
Mirage.
Thunder is fucking Mirage, you idiots.
Yeah, I know it's Mirage, but I don't think he's gay. Like, Suleiman's a fucking faggot, straight up.
All right, look. Let's just now realize that Teofimo Lopez's next move, they're saying it could be Ryan Garcia is going to sit back. He's going to sit on the bench, sit back for this whole year, and let Ryan fight, and then get that big money fight.
Well, look, let's ask the chat. I want people to put yes or no. Rapstar always says yes or no. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, do you think Teofimo is an elite fighter? Yes or no? TBS, I know you know your boxing. What you think? Is he an elite fighter?
Yes, absolutely. Why not?
For
I
sure.
want to hear. I want to hear Mirage. I want is say Rapstar, drop a link for this fucker Mirage. I want to hear why he's not elite.
Yeah, because he's probably the same guy that says Benavidez is elite, but we haven't seen Benavidez, be elite yet. You know what I mean? I personally thought Benavidez should have got Caleb Plant out of there. You know, and
Right, right.
yo, TBS. I will tell you one thing that I agree with Rick that he said last night. I
Yeah,
believe Canelo will beat Benavidez, no problem, bro.
yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
truly believe that, bro. You know?
His stamina is good now. Like that was the
Yeah.
only concern
Yup.
I had. Because skill wise, he's better.
Yup.
Power goes to Canelo. Skill goes to Canelo. Pretty much everything except height and reach goes to Canelo. The only thing was like stamina. That was literally my only concern, and he fixed it because his knee's good again.
Listen to these
So
fucking casuals, man. Seriously, it gives me a fucking headache.
here we go.
Canelo beats Benavidez, no problem.
No
No, if you
problem,
think
bro.
it's no problem, you just don't understand boxing. And that's why you think Teofimo's elite. He fucking lost to fucking Sandor Martin, man. He needed a robbery. He
Nah,
lost to
that was a
Cambosis.
close
Why
fight.
is he elite? Do you know
Teo-
what elite is? Elite is like special. It's like the highest level, bro. You reckon
And
Teofimo
Teo's
Lopez
not
is like
special.
highest level
Teo
fighter? Are you serious?
Teo goes into a 3-1 favorite as a underdog and beats
Why
on
is he elite? Because you beat Hype Job, Lomachenko, and then Taylor, who's fucking garbage.
Okay, so it's undisputed
Taylor
champion is
got beaten by
How is
Catterall,
Loma a
man.
hype drop? How is Loma a hype drop? Can you explain
Tank
that?
Davis.
Keeps getting beaten.
Tank
How many
Davis
losses does he have?
avoided
3-4
Lomachenko
losses.
for years,
He's
bro.
got 20 fights. He's lost like fucking 4 losses. That's a hype job, man. You don't understand what elite is. Elite is a special fighter. There's only a few elite fighters in the sport at the time, really. There's a bunch of fighters who
How can you
pretend
say
they're elite,
Lomachenko's a
who
high
pretend
job?
and talk like they're elite. Teofimo Lopez doesn't do anything elite in the ring at all. What's so elite about him in the ring? What does he do? That sets him apart. Tell me, go.
He has a great ring IQ, and he's a great counterpuncher, bro. And he carries power.
Okay, why did he struggle so much against Sandor Martin and lose to fucking Cambosis, a C-level fighter? If he's all this so good, what?
Listen, that was a learning experience going up.
That's not an excuse. This learning experience.
You gonna let me finish, or you gonna talk? Because if you gonna talk, I'll let you talk. So I was saying that Teofimo Lopez was moving. He moved up in weight and fought a guy at a late replacement who was a great fighter. Sandor Morton was a great fighter. Don't forget, Sandor Morton was the one who sent Mikey Garcia into retirement. You know what I mean? And he fought a guy who was definitely more different, and it was kind of hard to cut off the ring, but he still got the dub, bro. I still think Teofimo won that fight. It was a close fight, but Teo won that fight. And you're talking about a guy who's great with the counter punching, a guy that has great IQ, and a guy that's willing to trade blows with you. He's not a Jermell Charlo that's going to be in there running from you. He's going to come and bring it to you, bro. You got to respect. Teofimo is an elite fighter, bro. And you're talking about Lomachenko being a high job. Lomachenko, when Teofimo fought Lomachenko, he was ranked pound for pound #1 on certain on certain.
Are you just going to talk for like an hour or what?
No, I'm just saying I'm rebuttaling.
Sandor Martin, let's stop right there.
Go ahead.
Sandor Martin's a great fighter now. I mean, he's lost to no names a couple times. Now he's a great fighter. See, this is why you overrate all these fighters.
He beat Mikey Garcia. He beat Mikey Garcia, didn't he?
Oh, okay. Mikey Garcia was in his prime. Isn't that when he was inactive?
I mean, it's still a big name, though. It's still a big name on his resume.
He's barely even fighting. He beats him in a majority decision. That makes him a great fighter. So you guys just over the top and all these fighters, man. Teofimo Lopez has nothing special in the ring at all. Yeah, he's decent, good fighter, but
he beat Josh Taylor, bro. He beat Lomachenko and Josh Taylor. Those are huge names. Huge names.
He's just a UK fucking fighter, man. He's a regional level fighter, Josh Taylor. He struggled he lost to Catterall. That was a loss. That was a robbery. Yeah, he had a little run.
I agree.
He had a little run. He picked up the belts, but you guys get carried away because somebody's undisputed. That means they're a great fighter. No, it doesn't. Corey Spinks was undisputed. Does anybody remember him? Jermaine Taylor was undisputed. Anybody remember him?
They're not great fighters.
They're not great fighters.
Mirage, what makes in your opinion, give me a couple of elite fighters.
We're talking about the 4-belt era, though.
Cares? There's fucking.
It's harder to do it in the 4-belt era.
No, it's easier. Do you know why? Because these motherfuckers don't have. There's not real champions. You got bums with belts like Rolly Romero. There's belts floating around all over the place.
Well, that was
bum won it from a vacant belt.
Okay, well, in that sense, it's okay. It's easier. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna explain things and pay attention. It's easier. Yeah, pay attention. Pay attention. This is real shit. I'm about to drop on you. So it's easier. It's easier to become a champion, but it's harder to go undisputed. And the reason is because there's way more politics now. So yeah, it's easier to become a champion because of the politics, but it's harder to go undisputed because of all the network politics. So it's, very few can do that. Very few can cross over to multiple networks and go collecting belts. Not every network has all the belts. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's hard. It's harder in that way, but in terms of like making you a special fighter, because if you win, it doesn't mean that automatically. Because the level of competition, you have to spend more time picking up belts, but that doesn't mean the people you beat. It's about the people you beat.
Mirage, is Benavidez elite?
Of course he's elite.
What makes him elite, special. Mirage? What makes him elite?
Everything, because he's got special attributes. He's got the speed, the power. He's arguably the best combination puncher in the sport. The way he puts punches together, he's got ring IQ. He's got
Has he ever been an elite fighter?
What is compare Teofimo Lopez what he does in the ring to Benavidez? Compare them. and tell me like
Has he beaten an elite fighter?
an elite fighter.
Yeah,
Not elite.
Benavidez.
Not elite. But he's beaten good fighters.
Okay, so
Beaten
you're
good
going
fighter, and
off
he's beaten the
basically what
crap
he
out of him.
does
He's
in the
beaten the
gym.
crap out of him, and he's never been defeated by fucking bums either.
Man,
When
listen.
you see Teofimo Lopez, you reckon he's more impressive in the ring than Benavidez when you watch him as a fighter?
Oh yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. That Josh Taylor fight proved it, bro. I mean, I saw
Josh
what he did to
Taylor.
Richard Comey. I saw what he did
Do
to
you reckon
Richard
Josh
Comey.
Taylor is as good a fighter as Caleb Plant,
That
skilled in the ring?
that 12 round against
Do you
Lomachenko,
reckon Josh Taylor is as good as fighter as Caleb Plant?
better. What are you talking about?
Better. Well,
Better.
he's really better.
Mirage, I saw
He's
you
got
on Mirage.
Caleb Plant is far more
Mirage,
athletic. He's
Bro.
got more pop. He's sharper.
bro. When Benavidez
Caleb
fought
Plant's a
Caleb
much better
Plant,
fighter than Josh
when
Taylor, man.
Benavidez fought Caleb Plant, you were on Ring IQ's panel watching the fight, upset that Benavidez wasn't performing to your standards.
Because my standard was very, very high. Very high.
What are you talking about, Mirage?
Very, very high.
Come on, man. Come
Dude,
on.
Josh Taylor is not athletic. He doesn't have speed. He doesn't have power. I mean, you're comparing Caleb Plant to me is a way better fighter.
Bro, come on, man.
You're just blinded by Josh Taylor's undisputed. Okay,
Bro, he beat up on all these guys for
who man? Regis Prograis is trash. He looked like garbage in his last fight. All these fighters are overrated, man. All these fighters are overrated. They're all fucking average, man. Plant has got skills, man. He's athletic. He's got pop. His IQ, the way he moves, he would fucking beat the crap out of a 168 fucking Josh Taylor, man. Josh Taylor.
I to like for you to, I think you believe that Benavidez is easily going to beat Canelo. I think you believe that. And when I'm telling you that a lot of the concern with Canelo was his stamina.
And I can make an argument for that. I can make a good argument. Your argument that Canelo beats him easy doesn't make sense. How's he going to beat him easy? Is he going to stop him?
I can see him stopping him. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Do you think that's realistic that he's going to stop him? Because he couldn't stop John Ryder.
So if I had $100,
he couldn't stop John Ryder. He couldn't stop a 154 pounder, but he's going to stop Benavidez, is he?
Well, the 154 pounder, that's a little
Styles make fights. Remember that.
Benavidez is flat-footed. He's gonna stay in the middle of the ring.
And but those guys could take the power. Benavidez, you don't think he can take his power?
Yeah, but
we've
seen him hit the canvas before by a guy that was
that was a flash knockdown. See, again, you just
and again, I can see Canelo doing that same thing to him, and
that was a flash knockdown, bro. He wasn't hurt,
and possibly hurting him, brother. But
okay,
look,
so because he had a flash knockdown when he's 20 years old, that means you're basing that's your opinion on that.
Well, then can't you say the same thing about Canelo losing to 22 years old to Floyd Mayweather? But
where did I mention Floyd Mayweather? Where did I mention Floyd at all?
You still hold Canelo to that. I've heard you say about Canelo getting beat up by Mayweather. You know what I mean? Things happen when you're younger. Elite fighters, yeah. I mean, sometimes things happen and stuff like that.
Because he had 42 pro fights.
Listen, if I was a betting man on the fight, I'll say Canelo wins by unanimous decision against versus Benavidez. That's going to be my prediction for that fight. Do I think Canelo will stop him? I don't think so, but I believe that.
So how's he going to deal with David's work rate, which is far better? How's he going to deal with that?
I mean, Benavidez, man, he doesn't have like an amazing stamina tank. Like,
no, he does. That's actually that's his strength. Yeah, he does. He does have amazing stamina.
For me, Caleb Plant should have been taken out that ring, bro. He should have got him out.
Should John Ryder have been taken out the ring?
Well, I mean, again, do you want to believe the information or do you want to not believe it? Because Canelo told us. Now, the chat may disagree on this topic. I'm just letting you know what was shared, right? Canelo said that he's had that injury for a while, and he hadn't been able.
That was after he had surgery for John Ryder. That was a comeback fight after he had his hand fixed.
Yeah, but again, he's just coming off that, and then that was like his tune-up.
Okay, so here come the excuses. Okay,
you know, but I mean, every time I hear you, Mirage, say that Benavidez is going to easily beat Canelo, I cringe a little bit because I'm like, dude, you can't say you know boxing and think that Benavidez is gonna easily beat Canelo, bro. Canelo's never been knocked down, not even in a flash knockdown, bro.
I
You
didn't
know
say he's
what's
going to knock
happened?
him
Let me
down.
tell you what's
I
happened,
didn't say
Mirage.
he's going to
Let
knock
me
him
tell you
down.
what's happened, Mirage, because I'm listening while
Man, Max is a kid, man. Why am I talking to these kids?
Listen to me. The reason why they're saying that because Rick Glazier has convinced people that Canelo will
Rick
beat
Lacey's ducking
Benavidez.
me, man. Rick Lacey's got no balls.
That's why
Everybody knows
Max.
that.
What did Max say? You didn't hear Max. He said Rick Glazier has convinced me that Canelo can beat David Benavidez. That's what he said.
I never said that.
You
Yo,
did say
Well,
that
do you know
earlier.
what? Rick
You did
Glazier
say
needs
that
to
earlier.
convince Canelo.
I can play it
Somebody
for you,
needs to
Max.
convince Canelo
No,
before he
I
takes the
don't
fight.
need Glacier to convince me. I've been
right?
saying that like
I'll
the
be back, bro.
style, his style
Yo,
is
big up
all
to
wrong.
MAW for the super chat. He says 5 for the like. He says Team Benavidez better be watching and recognize that Mirage has put in hard work and paid the fella. Shaking my head. Smash the
No, you
like.
just don't. You guys don't get it, bro.
Oh, you
It's
should
like
be
teaching.
No,
excited.
no,
It's
It's
like
you don't
teaching
get
rocket
you don't
science.
get
It's
it.
like
you
trying to
guys need
teach
to tell
rocket
Mirage
science.
who's coming in the channel tomorrow. Go on,
It's like trying to teach rocket science to an
Hey,
ape.
don't choke
Okay?
tomorrow, Mirage. Don't
It's
choke
just that it
tomorrow.
doesn't understand. It's you can't teach it. It doesn't understand. I'm talking gibberish. I'm so many levels above. It's you just don't. You can't comprehend.
You're
So
gonna
that's the
have
way it is.
Mirage. You're gonna have opportunity to ask Mr. Benavidez, as you call him, a question tomorrow. Don't choke, all right? Be
When's he
ready for the
coming
moment.
tomorrow?
Be ready for the
Yeah, he's
moment.
coming
He's
on the
coming
panel tomorrow.
All right.
Like you did last time. You fucking choked, bro. It was embarrassing. I felt embarrassed for you.
He might
Okay,
even
man.
share an exclusive video
But
with
you're
us.
embarrassing like every
David
day, all
Benavidez.
day, scientist.
And
Look,
apparently you
hey,
didn't. Apparently you didn't pay enough because Australian
man, I paid
dollars.
so. Yeah, how much? What did Rep say? You got how many dollars did Rep get?
It
He
says
he
it's
said
it says it's $70 something, 72
Yeah, but hang on, what currency is that?
US dollars.
Okay, yeah, that's decent. What? It's only a $50
Well,
bet.
yeah, that's what I said. It was. Am I right? It was 70 something dollars.
In US, you got
Yeah.
okay.
So your
so you can
Okay,
Australian
keep
that
money's
so
means
not
you
that
can keep
so
a
you
powerful,
can
bit.
keep
bro.
12.
Why
So
is
you
your
can keep
Australian
12.
money not that powerful?
So you can keep 12 wraps. You can keep 12 and give me 50, right?
It
That's
doesn't work
fair.
like that, bro. YouTube take fucking 30%, bro.
You know, it already took
You're
it.
not
It already
listening.
took it.
How did
You've
they
got
take it?
what you got now is after it's taken it. I
No,
sent,
no, you stupid cunt. I
huh?
converted it on Google when you was doing that. I converted it and it said it's 70 something dollars is what you sent.
I sent 76 US. Yeah.
Exactly. So take 30% off that, you cunt. You guys are stupid as fuck sometimes, you know that. You don't think
Well,
I'm a numbers
I
man.
don't know Australian currency,
Yeah, well, I'm a
yeah,
numbers man, bro. I do
I'm
numbers every
ignorant.
single day of my life. That's what I do
I'm
for a living.
ignorant.
Man,
So
just send him some Dogecoin and you be
Okay.
all right,
Well,
man.
I'll send. Look, just send him that. I'll
Yeah,
send you
but you
another
should
super
send
chat
me.
later.
You need to send me about 20 more Australian to cover this shit for you.
I'll send you a super chat. Yeah.
Go on then, and then we'll just make it
Go on
easy
now.
for
Look,
everyone.
fucking hell.
All right, mate. But
You'll get
listen,
it. Don't worry.
you've never heard me like that, you cunt. But let me tell you something.
I'll look after you, Rap. Don't worry.
But it's about time you did, Mirage. You should send $100 minimum for my respect. For my
Well,
respect.
the scientist got lucky, so I have to pay him out now. But
Hey, yo,
yeah, I'll look
TBS, what
after
was
you.
the bet for,
Thank you,
man?
mate.
the bet was for the weigh-in. It wasn't even for the fight. It was for how much would Jermell Charlo weigh in at. I said at least 75 pounds or more. He said 74 or less, and so he weighed
Oh man,
75.5, and so I
man,
won.
taking money from a casual, TBS. Come on, man.
Hey,
Look,
I gotta
Crazy.
take advantage.
hey,
I gotta take advantage, bro. Why not?
I don't feel too bad because I know TBS he flips burgers for a living and all that, so I like to help him out.
Oh,
It's all good, man.
oh man.
I
This
am a
guy.
considerate, compassionate person, believe it or not.
Yo,
I feel your compassion, bro.
yo,
Thank you so much.
Mirage. Let me ask you a question. Will you be upset if David Benavidez wins against Boo Boo by decision?
Not if he beats the crap out of him.
Okay.
It depends. But like, Boo Boo's an unknown quantity. Like people say shit, he hasn't fought anybody, but we don't even know what his ceiling is. What if he's just been underperforming because his opposition? So I'm not too sure what's going to happen. Like,
Yeah.
I'm still confident David will win, but it might look ugly. Maybe
Man,
might look ugly.
I'd be you know what? If I have a bonus bet, I might put a little bit on Boo Boo because you just never know. I just don't. I haven't seen.
Yeah, I mean,
I haven't seen. I mean, you could say Caleb Plant, right? But Caleb Plant, you know, of course, didn't have the best, you know, gas tank, and he's not really like a guy that's gonna bring it to you, like stand in the middle of the ring. You know what I mean?
well, if Andre does that, man, I hope he does because he's
Well, I'm
going
going
to
to tell
fucked
you
up.
this though, Mirage. I'm going to let you know. If anyhow Benavidez and Canelo do fight in the future, you will either be rich on this channel because I've got 20 people that are ready to bet you. Just like Rider of the Storm, he says, I will put 100 on Canelo over Benavidez, but
Yeah,
you
I
need
want
to
to send
cash out.
Rider of the Storm
You need
broke
to
because he's
cash
got a
out.
big mouth.
Yeah, he'll
I
come
want
on
to
the
send
panel
him
now.
Busto.
He'll come over here now and talk to you about it.
I
He
want
is
to clean him
ready.
out.
Well, he is ready
They're
to
the top
cash out.
casuals. You just fleece them
He will
from all the
bet you
cash.
Rider of the Storm is a real one. And I got, if you
Yeah.
want to make a lot of money, you should pray this fight happens because I can collect up to 3,000-4,000 for you on Canelo.
Yeah. See, in poker lingo, Rider of the Storm's a fish. He's a little
Why is he
fish.
fish?
Fish are like the bad players, and then you got the sharks like me. We clean them out, and then you got the whales like TBS is like a whale. He's got like he's big fat with all the cash. So you go after the whales and the fish in poker. So that's what's going to happen. The whales have got
You
much
just
more
said I
money than
flip
sense.
burgers and I'm broke, bro. How am I a whale?
Yo,
Well,
I mean, I tell you what
you
though,
got
man,
enough money.
I'd be surprised. Yo, Mirage, you better pray that your boy don't lose to this Boo Boo guy because if he does,
Of course, it'll be
he is
disaster.
done. I hope you don't disappear like Ben Israel, bro. But
Who knows?
I just imagine. I mean, I think it's gonna be a decision, bro. I think it's gonna be a decision, and
Well, Canelo just decisioned the 154 pounder. I mean,
but Mirage, you know, come on, Mirage, you know that Jermell wasn't looking to fight, like engage.
it doesn't matter. But that doesn't matter. He's still 8 shots. He's still.
Did David Benavidez drop Caleb Plant?
Do you reckon that guy would go the distance with Benavidez, man? Jamel, man, he would have been just cornered and just destroyed.
Mirage, did Benavidez drop Plant in that fight? I don't remember. I'm being serious.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
I don't know what people talk about that so much. Like, doesn't really matter, man. Like, he beat him up and he clinched him 80 times. You know, clinching, how that just stops everything.
Yeah.
If you didn't clinch him, you know, that'll be different. But if somebody clinches you literally 80 times, 80 fucking times.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see though, man. I mean, Benavidez, we'll see what he does with the Boo Boo fight. I think that's going to be another boxer he's fighting, right? Because Boo Boo is definitely more a boxer puncher. Well, no, not boxer puncher, but a boxer.
Yeah,
we'll see, man.
So what about giving credit for David, man? 2 slick boxes in a row.
Yeah,
that should be a style that's hard.
I was telling someone the other day, I forgot where I said it. I said, man, I mean, I'm not the biggest David fan, but you got to respect if he beats Boo Boo because now you got Anthony Durrell, you got Caleb Plant, and you got Demetrius Andre on your resume. It's a pretty decent resume. I mean, it's not elite, but it's pretty good. You make a case for someone who's an actual good fighter. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's actually a very good resume for a 26-year-old. Go and look at Canelo's resume at 26. He beat Trout, 40-year-old Mosley.
Trout was undefeated at the time.
By 26, Canelo's resume was way better than Benavidez.
No, not way better.
He had already had multiple divisions. Yeah,
well, I don't even. It's not fair to just do by age. What about fights? By age 26, Canelo had 45 fights. Davis got 27. What about
But
actual
Mirage,
fights?
I know you're not gonna be happy because
Exactly. He had more fights, more divisions, more everything. Like,
Mirage is gonna
So that means
what's your point? What's your
David's
point?
moving far. So David
TBS
fought tougher
Mirage
guys much
TBS
sooner.
Mirage is
Much
gonna
sooner, didn't
say
he?
Mirage is gonna say
Bro,
that Benavidez.
at the age of 23, Canelo fought the #1 pound for pound consensus #1 fighter in the world.
Yeah, and what
So,
happened?
he lost, but you know
He
what?
fought him.
If
What is his
David
box
fights
off?
Canelo, he's gonna lose too. So there you go.
Well, Floyd
Well-
gave him a chance.
Mirage is gonna say that Benavidez was the youngest ever champion of all time, right? He was like the youngest
division.
champion, right? In a division. But
And the
Mirage-
youngest in the sport at the
what
time.
Mirage is not gonna tell you or not bring up is that Benavidez lost his belt twice. And you're gonna tell me it's a long time ago.
Yeah, but he never
That's out of
lost
the
a
ring.
fight.
That's out of the
He
ring.
he lost the belt to himself.
Who cares?
by
That's out of the
himself.
ring.
But
Nothing
that's
to
the
do with the
thing.
ring.
A lot. But this is what I'm saying, Rapstar.
So you
This
have
is
a
why-
personal problem in life, bro, and that's got nothing to do with you. Never lost those
We're
belts.
comparing him as fight.
Mirage,
You
man,
never
skill.
lost those belts in the ring, though, bro.
Rapstar.
I'm
but
judging him
what I'm
as in terms of skill.
Okay,
I don't
remember
care.
this:
But
when Benavidez comes tomorrow, Max better not duck that what he's saying to the father
I
tomorrow.
already asked him the question.
No, you're gonna
Rapstar.
say it tomorrow to him again.
I'm not doing that.
yeah,
I'm
grow
not,
some balls, Max. Say
I-
that shit to his
Yeah,
face.
say it. No, say it. I want you to say your son lost his belt for acting like Tony Montana with cocaine up his nose. Say that.
Yeah,
Say that.
Rapstar.
Say that.
Hey, you already know me, Rapstar. You
Yeah, I know
know.
TBS.
I don't
TBS
want
will
you
say
to
it
say
like that.
nothing, TBS.
will
I'm
say
just
that.
saying this to Max. I want Max to say it.
Rapstar. I asked Benavidez Senior. I told him, "What do you say to people that say that your son missed out on his opportunity to fight Canelo because he was undisciplined?" And what was Senior's response to me? Well, who cares? That was a long time ago, you know. But at the end of the day, Mirage has said on panels before, you know, Canelo fought all these bums to become undisputed. But the reality is that Benavidez, if he would have been disciplined, he would have had his shot to fight Canelo a long time ago. But Mirage won't tell you that.
Now,
But he has his shot now. He's fixed it up and he's got back in the front of the line. So you're talking about stuff that's in the past. It's not relevant. Hasn't he got his? Isn't he back in line now?
I
Front of
mean,
the
I'm
line?
happy. He is in a good position as a WBC intern.
So
But I'm saying, like, and Mirage, don't like. I'm not a fanboy of Canelo. I'm a fan.
yeah, you are.
No, but let me tell you why. Because if Canelo doesn't fight Benavidez, then I will say that he's a duck. That he ducked the one of the.
Well, when are you going
the
to say that?
toughest
When? What's the
competition.
line? What's the line?
If it doesn't happen by the third fight in this three
Oh,
deal
the third
contract.
fight. Hang on. What about the second fight? That's just a freebie. Who cares?
No, Mirage. I hope he fights him. I want him to fight. I want Benavidez to.
How
be
won't?
next, bro.
So if he fights Jamal, that won't be a duck.
If he's fighting Benavidez after, I mean, I wouldn't consider it a duck right away.
Okay, but
Rider of the Storm is in the house to fucking straighten up Mirage. What's happening, Rider of the Storm?
start saving your bickies.
What's up, Ryder?
What's up, guys?
What's
So
up,
what's up,
bro?
Mirage? You want to bet $100?
For what?
That Canelo would beat the shit out of Benavidez.
Is that it? $100?
Well, I mean,
I thought you
you
were
want
big
him-
time, bro.
I am big time, brother. How much you
No,
want to bet?
I want more cash, man.
How much you want to bet?
Wow.
$500.
Whoa.
All right, we could do 500, but you got to give the money
Whoa,
to
Max, they're going to
Rapstar.
bet 500.
But you
Hell.
wait. But you got to give the money to Rapstar first, because I'm not gonna wait for your fucking until you come back 4 or 5 months after the fight to give me the money.
I can hold the thing.
All right, no problem.
But Mirage,
Once the
I'm going to
fight's
give
made.
you my...
Mirage,
Alright.
you sure you want to do that, buddy? I heard you do DoorDash. and
Hey, no.
stuff like that.
Mirage has been backing Benavidez, and he ain't a small guy. He's not a small player.
I
If
mean,
he
I've
bets
done
on poker,
DoorDash. Ain't nothing wrong with
I
that.
reckon Mirage will bet a lot of money on Benavidez that day.
Yep.
Well, I mean, he has to keep his OnlyFans going.
I mean, I think David stops Canelo. I mean,
Whoa!
I'll bet on that as well. Somebody won.
Sheesh.
Whoa!
Absolutely.
I know it
I
blows your
haven't-
mind. I know it blows your mind.
So, Ryder, how does Canelo beat Benavidez? How do you think he beats him? What does he do?
Oh, he's gonna destroy his body. He's a stationary fighter.
Yep.
All he does is just fucking throw his left hand over and over and over and over to making it seem like he's fucking doing anything. He's gonna get countering.
So what other fighters has Canelo destroyed, like, to the body? Can you show me some examples?
There's been many fighters.
Huh?
I don't remember at the moment, but there's been
Because
many
it hasn't
fighters.
happened. Oh, that
hasn't
that
happened.
Liam Smith, that UK bum, what was his name? Was it Liam Smith?
Mhm.
That's the guy who stopped to the body.
Okay.
So that's it.
Nice.
Any others?
Doesn't make
Am I missing
it makes
something?
no difference. It'll be the first time. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
yeah. That's cool.
I'm not talking about stopping. He's not gonna stop him, like knock him out, but he's gonna beat the shit out of his ass.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the same. I think
You know
it's
what I
So
mean?
like John Ryder, he's
And
going to
then-
beat him up like John Ryder.
Yeah, John Ryder will give Canelo a better fight than Benavidez will. I can guarantee you
Oh
that.
wow!
And the $100 and the $500 says he will.
damn.
Wow.
That's
Damn,
a big bet
putting
right
a
there.
hundo on
500.
it.
Make sure that you
Oh,
give the money to
500?
Rapstar. 500. Make sure you give the money to
Ryder,
Rapstar, brother.
Canelo fans are fucking confident.
Yo,
bro.
Ryder.
I got a whole band. With Mirage. Not even on the outcome of the fight, but just if the fight gets announced by next year, September of next year.
Wow.
Yeah, Mirage, you better play a lot of poker to make that money up, homie. Like,
You
True.
better go start fucking
You know what I'm
plucking
saying?
Canelo's fucking neck hairs off so you can start making some money.
You got and
All right,
you
ladies
got-
and gentlemen, the first bet has been taken. If Canelo fights Benavidez, 500. Is it US dollars or Australian dollars? What are we playing for?
American dollars, because I don't know where that Australian money comes from. You might pull it out of fucking between this fucking
It's like
breast. and shit.
Monopoly money. It's like Monopoly money, dude.
Well, there you go. US dollars,
you gotta have
500
bulk delivery.
is on.
Mirage.
Yep.
Mirage, you crazy, bro. You
Yep,
wild.
and let's add another thing to it. And if including the 500, Canelo wins, I need to see you with the Canelo Alvarez shirt. Take a picture so we can put it on Rapstar
No.
auction. So what's up? I mean, you're so confident he's gonna win. I mean, you should take the bet, right?
If Canelo wins, you and Marshall got to start your own show and call it the Canelo Hour, bro. You hear me, Mirage? You and Jack Marshall get a show called the Canelo Hour if you lose the fight. You got some balls to bet that much money, fellas. Holy smack.
Nah, I make that in 2 hours. It's all right.
Respect.
Ryder ain't playing.
Wait, who is this?
I'll
Who
make
is this?
that in 2 hours.
That's Ryder of the Storm. Ryder of the Storm.
Oh,
Ryder's a big player, mate.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though. I mean, there's some people out here that like to bet that much. Shout out to Coach Malachi. I know TBS lost a bet over there, but that dude made I think 3,500 or 7,000.
yeah.
From
I gave him $40 was mine. I lost on that fight. I lost to 3 people, a total of $220, and I'm paid off. So it's like I got $80 on the Canelo Jamel fight. So you win some, you lose some. That's just
for
the way it
sure.
goes.
Hell yeah. No, respect. I know. I mean, if Devin Haney and Teal fight, I'm putting 1,000 on DraftKings on Teal.
I made 800
money line.
I made 800 on Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. And I even took money out of American channels. I even called their names. Even Black and Brown. He had to pay me. But I ain't gonna lie, they paid me. Every single one of the fuckers paid me.
Damn.
Because they knew that if they didn't pay me, I'm gonna come at them.
Yeah, you can't pay back your bet.
Hey, listen, bro.
I'm the same way. I'm
every
vicious.
single one of them. And let me tell you something, they were devastated when Josh Taylor beat Jose Ramirez.
Bro.
They were
That's why
devastated.
I never bet anything I'm not comfortable losing. Like when I bet, it's like that money's already gone. You feel me? So, you know.
Yeah, you only bet what you're willing to lose.
For
That's the way
sure.
to
That's how
do
I
it.
always look at it. Yeah, like whatever you're willing to lose, like damn. But
I mean,
yeah,
to
I mean
be fair with you, with David Benavidez Canelo, the smart money is on Canelo.
for sure. Hell
But
yeah.
David is going to be not a much of an underdog. Remember my words. He's not.
Nah, he's gonna be an underdog. I
Yeah,
can
but
see
he's
him.
not going to be too much. He's going to
I
be
can
a
see him
slight
maybe like
underdog.
minus 180 or something like
Yeah,
that.
he ain't gonna. You can't. You're not gonna make crazy money out of it.
Mm,
You know.
And
yeah.
fucking Benavidez gonna be on that snack program.
Yeah.
Lose all that fat weight.
Yo, he's got that memo guy, right? Memo,
Yeah.
what's his name?
Ochoa. Oh no, not
Yep.
man. Ochoa.
Oh, that's a soccer
Yeah, I
player
just saw.
goalie.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good goalie, man. He's a good
Oh,
goalie. Yeah.
one of the best ever.
For sure.
Probably, yeah.
I used to watch Mexican soccer back in the day. For sure.
Yeah, he's up there. He's up there with
Yeah.
Jorge Campos, and then
Yeah. But yeah, you know what? What I got a question, yo. Like Mexican, right? Like well, I, let me say it like this. Do you guys? I don't know if Riders and Storm believes this, but there was a debate on Twitter this whole week, and people
yeah.
were saying the debate was, who is the face of boxing? Is it Tank Davis or is it Canelo Alvarez? And
Mhm.
I really look at people who say Tank Davis, and I like scratch my head, and I'm like, bro, how is Tank Davis the face of boxing?
Well,
Who's
He's
for
not.
American boxing fans, Tank Davis is the face, but across the world, it's Canelo.
for
Boxing is a
sure, bro?
global.
Yeah,
It's global. So we a lot of and I'm an American myself, but we have to look at it objectively, right? It's a global fucking sport. We can't get caught up in our own little world, so to speak. You see Canelo in movies, commercials, and he's in video games, and Tank Davis is not doing any of that shit.
Well, I
yeah.
agree with you on that, but it's just, American boxing fans, they just clamor to Tank, you know what I mean? Because, they don't like the Mexican.
Yeah, I like that's why like I had a debate the other day with JB Sports on here, and we kind of got went at it back and forth, and I told him like, dude, like, cause he thinks Tank is the face of boxing, and I'm like, bro, there's no way. Like Tank. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I think we were talking about elite, like who's elite and if Tank's elite. But I know like JB was on here talking about Tank Davis did 1.2 million pay-per-view buys, but bro, I really believe that Ryan Garcia played like a 60% role in the success of that thing, because Ryan Garcia
70,
has a
probably
lot of social media
70%.
influence, bro. Ryan
I
Garcia
think
Yeah.
has a
both of them
lot of
did.
social media influence, bro. Like
Oh, for
it's,
sure.
and I
That
just
that
don't.
was a social media fight. That was a social
Yeah,
media fight because Tank like I have casual homies that don't
yeah,
really follow boxing, and they had heard of Ryan Garcia because they're all on Instagram and shit like that. Um, so they had heard of Ryan Garcia already through the social media, not even because they follow boxing, right? And they had heard of Tank because they heard about him in the news. This guy's on the news because he's getting arrested and shit. That's the reason that fight was like catching lightning in a bottle. It's not gonna happen again for Tank, bro. I'm telling you, he's not gonna be able to replicate those numbers.
yeah. I agree. I agree. He's just, yeah. To say he's the face of boxing is just like, are you serious? Like he may be the face of like American boxing. You know what I
Of
mean?
the
Like,
lower weights, of the lower weights,
yeah,
but that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, I like Tank, but it's just his opposition he's been fighting is not
well, yeah.
great.
I told Tank the other day, he put a comment out on Twitter, and I left a comment on there, and I was like, dude, your fans want you to fight someone elite already. You know, it's time to prove it. Like
Good.
I I always said, like Tank. I always said this: Tank is a good fighter, but we'll never know how great he is because he refuses to, challenge himself and go against elite competition. You know.
Yeah, Punch had said that when the Tank was in the amateur, he was really good. He moved a lot, but when he got with Mayweather, they just started babying him.
Mm, yeah, that's crazy. A lot of yeah, but I wonder like who's gonna be the next Mexican star. Once Canelo retires, man, that'd be tough.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping it'll be
No,
Victor Ortiz.
Oh,
I think
that's a
Cepeda.
good point.
I like
Yeah.
Cepeda, man. I really like Cepeda a lot. I really like him.
Yeah, I like Cepeda too,
Virgil
but he just
Ortiz.
gets hit so
Virgil
much.
Ortiz was that guy, but then, oh man, as luck would have it, he got sick and stuff.
Yeah.
He was gonna be that guy. Virgil Ortiz was that guy, and I was saying that for years. But he just, oh man, it just sucks. The last couple years have really been bad for him, health wise.
Yeah. And does he even have a fight scheduled or anything?
Who Tank?
No, Victor Ortiz. I mean,
Oh no,
what's he?
I don't think so, man. I don't know what Oscar's gonna do with him, man, because you know he's not going to 147, right? But at 154, or maybe he should go to 160, bro. You know.
No, why 154? Why not try 154? 160 is dead, bro. Why not 154? There's more excitement there.
I just wonder like how much that weight cutting really impacts and strain his body. We know that 147 definitely won't work, but like I feel like 160 is that extra cushion. But you're right,
Oh,
TBS. Maybe.
okay. No, I see where you're coming from, though, Max.
Yeah.
Um, he could bring the excitement that the 160 division needs, because that
Yeah.
division is fucking dead, bro. It's fucking boring
Yeah.
as fuck. Nobody's talking about it. And
Yep.
What about the other guy that at 160? The guy from Tijuana. That was supposed to fight. What's his name? The one they want to fight with Berlanga. The one they want. Oscar the Lawyer wants to match up with Berlanga. What's the other?
Jaime Munguia.
Yeah, Jaime Munguia. He was supposed to be another one, but man, that guy's his defense is his face, man. He gets hit too much. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see, man. Like I said, there's a lot of this year has been great for the sport of boxing. There's a lot of good fights that we've seen. Yo, what do you guys think is going to be like the candidate for fight of the year? Do you think it's Navarrete and Valdez?
oh man, that's a good question.
That's gonna be hard this year, bro.
That's definitely one of them. That's man, that was a great fight.
Bro, that was
Um,
an awesome fight. Yeah.
The
yeah,
Lee Wood fight was good too. That shit was fucking. That's a good ass fight this
Which one?
morning. The Lee Wood and Warrington.
Oh yeah. That was crazy. Yeah, that was a crazy turnaround.
you know what? Benavidez Plant was good too. Benavidez versus Plant in April, that was a good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good fight. I was rooting for
Uh,
Plant.
what else? What else? Yeah, no, those are all good fights. That's a good question. I couldn't tell you, but the fights that I like to go back and watch is Benavidez Plant and and the Lee versus Wood, that was another one.
Don Ramon said Loma and Haney. What do you
That
guys
was
think of
good.
that
Yeah,
fight?
actually, that was good. I don't agree with the decision, but it still was an entertaining fight. So it could be up there. Regardless whether you agree with the decision or not. It was a good fight. I had Loma winning, but it is what it is. That's pro boxing. Is you know they're robbing motherfuckers out here. Who did you have winning, Max? Haney and Devin. I mean Haney and Loma. I'm sorry.
Is Max still here?
I don't know. I think he might have dropped off. But who's this writer? Who is it? Who is here? Who's all in the panel? All right, it's just me, so I'm just gonna read the chat. Who we got here?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Who did you have winning the Loma Haney fight?
I kind of had it. I had it Loma edging it out and being a draw, but I mean it was such a close fight. There's a lot of toss-up rounds that I mean Haney. I mean Haney could have won as well. I mean it wasn't a controversial, decision. I mean it was a really close fight and a close decision. But and in that fight, when I watched it the first time, I had Haney watching. Loma. The second time I watched it, it kind of had like a draw. So yeah. What about you?
I had Loma definitely winning, and then the fact that they had asked for Moretti to be replaced as a judge, and they denied it. The Athletics State Commission denied it. They forced him onto the panel as to be one of the judges, and he had the widest score. I mean it was clear. It was a clear robbery, clear corruption. Yeah, yeah. Anyone that understands would see that. But yeah, yeah. I mean, this guy Haney almost he was rocked. He was hurt in that fight. Loma was never hurt in that fight. Like Loma was close to dropping him. I forget what round it was because it was a while ago. But yeah, no, like there was no way Haney won that fight. And I mean, boxing the way it usually goes with the younger guy, so they can only get two or three more good fights out of Loma, and so they're looking at the long-term revenue, right? Who's gonna get them more revenue? It's a business at the end of the day. So that's why it went down the way it did, and that's my opinion on it.
And for the Haney versus Regis, who do you have for that fight?
Oh, that's at 140, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good fight. You know what, Regis? didn't have the most impressive performance his last bout, but he pulled it off. But Haney is huge, even at 140. Like, he really should be at welterweight. Like, this guy is really like humongous. Weight bully. He's a weight bully. Let's call it what it is. He's a huge weight bully. He just has no power, which is why he has to be a weight bully. That's what these guys do. Is they drain themselves. Like, they call him Devin Drainey, because he just he loves to drain himself so that he can just outpoint people, which he's good at doing. He can outpoint you, but this guy can't hurt you. He couldn't even keep a small Lomachenko off of him. Lomachenko is small at 135. Like, he really in his prime was at 130 and lower. The fact that he could not keep a small, older Lomachenko off of him, it's just very indicative of what's going to happen at 140. So even though he is the more skilled boxer, he's more skilled than Prograis, right?
Right.
That's literally a 50-50 fight. I agree with what Rick Glazer knows his boxing, you guys. This guy's been watching boxing since, like, probably before I was even born. So he knows what the fuck he's talking about. And the fact that he said it's a 50-50, I agree for the reasons I just stated. I broke it. The difference is Rick Glazer doesn't have the patience to break it down. He's just going to tell you this is what it is, and fuck off if you don't agree with it. I just broke it down. That's why I think this is 50-50.
You think Haney could stop Regis?
He's no. Come on. Who did he stop?
Loma?
Who's the last? Who has he stopped? I mean, when's the last time he stopped somebody?
No, it's been fuck. I don't even think he did anything at 135. I think it was at 130 was the last time he dropped anyone.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't. He's pillow fisted. Everybody knows this. He got a controversial decision against Loma, bro. Like, that was very controversial. Like, he's not, like, usually people that have power, sometimes they carry that power up. Sometimes they don't. This guy doesn't even have power to carry up. What the fuck's he gonna do at 140? Is he more talented? Does he have a more higher ring IQ than Prograis? Of course, and that's the only reason he has a chance in there. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. He will probably win another controversial decision, man.
You think so?
Expect a lot of
You're breaking up.
clinching. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So expect a lot of running. Expect a lot of clinching. Expect another decision. I don't know if it'll be controversial, because it depends how Prograis shows up, because he did not look good his last performance. If he shows up like that, then Haney will simply outpoint him easily. He will just outbox him for 12 rounds. But if Regis will most likely be motivated for a fight like this, right? Why wouldn't he? So he'll make it competitive. There's no one's gonna get knocked out. No one's getting knocked out. It's probably gonna be a boring fucking fight, bro. It's probably gonna be fucking boring. Yeah, and they're gonna, it goes to decision. They're gonna go with they're gonna go with Haney, if it's close. That's just the way it's gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Haney's just gonna try to keep him, distance, just jabbing him all the time. And then when he tries to get close, he's just gonna try to clinch him to stop any barrages that are gonna be coming his way. Yeah, I think if the fight is really close, I think they're gonna edge it off for Haney.
Exactly. And he knows it. We all know it. Like, if we know it, you don't think he knows it? Of course he knows it. Of course he knows it. Like, they gave him the Loma decision, and that was Bob Arum's guy, bro. Loma was Bob Arum's like fucking favorite, right?
Yeah.
And they gave him the decision over him, so he's like, all right, I'm the guy now. That's how you know, right there. He's Bob Arum's favorite. It's kind of like you got a job, right? You got a job, and we always got that one guy that wants to get you fired, and you get him fired. You get him fired, or you know what I mean. That means you're good with management favors you. Okay, it's similar, very similar, bro. It's not much different than. It's a lot of politics,
Yeah.
That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Doesn't mean he's better. It's just they feel they can make more money. They feel he is the future because he's so young. So they can make more money off him in the long run. Whereas with Loma, they already milked him almost completely, and they're like, at the end of the day, it's a business. As sad as that is to say, is just the truth.
What do you think will happen in a fight if with Haney and Teo if they were to get fighted out at 140? How do you think that plays out?
Teal whoops his ass. Probably drops him. At least drops him. But the way they've been robbing people, bro. The way they've been robbing motherfuckers lately, I couldn't tell you. I think Teo is obviously the better fighter, the better boxer, everything. Haney is the better clincher, the better runner. That's about it. That's my opinion. I hope to make the fight. I hope to make the fucking fight, man.
Yeah.
I was telling people. I was one of the few people. That was saying Teo was gonna win. Teo was gonna beat Taylor. Yeah, I was one of the few. There was only like 2 or 3 of us that were saying that in all the channels that I follow, at least. People were saying that I was crazy, that I don't know shit about boxing, this or that, and damn, like that was a spectacular performance by Teo. And yeah, man, like it looks like he's got his mind right. So I would favor him definitely over Haney. I've never really been impressed by Haney. Really, I've never seen it. He's never wowed me. He has skills, yes.
Yeah, he's not a cloud pleaser. Haney's not a cloud pleaser, but he's a really good technical boxer. Give him that.
No, yeah, he's got good reflexes. He's young, so he's still got the reflexes. He's not going to age well, though. He's not going to age well because the one thing that ages well is power. right? You can carry your power until your 40s. You know, one thing he does not have is power. So all these attributes he has, the speed, the athleticism, these things fade with age. So he's got to make, and I think he knows that, which is why, to his credit, one thing I will give credit to him for is he doesn't duck anyone. He tries to make the big fights, you know.
Yeah.
So I will give him credit for that, which is why he's undisputed. You know, you go undisputed, I can't really talk shit. Even though I don't agree with that decision he got on against Loma. You know, at least he had the balls to fight Loma. Tank don't have the balls to even fucking get in the ring with Loma.
Yeah.
All these other motherfuckers don't have the balls to get in there with Loma. An aging Loma. You know,
They're
they
gonna wait
don't
for
have the
Loma to
balls.
retire. They're gonna wait for Loma
Yeah,
to
they're
retire to call out.
pretty much, man. They're waiting for Loma to retire and for Haney to move up, which he's already moving. These guys, like these, you know, yeah. No, I don't. 135 is not what it used to be. It's all about 140 now. 168. These are the premier divisions in boxing right now.
Yeah.
This is where all the hype is at. You know, Canelo shed some light on 175, so now people are, you know, paying attention to 175. But really, it's 168 and 140. Really, right now, that's what people are talking about. Oh, 135 is pop. Chemo says 135 is popping. What the fuck is going on at 135? Who's fighting? Okay, Chemo, tell me, tell me one good fight that's popping at 135
Yo,
that I
question.
that would,
Yo,
That's
you
question.
know.
Santos, isn't it?
Quick question. Do you think Haney is in danger in this fight? Do you think that not signing to Top Rank after they robbed Loma for him to re-sign and he didn't re-sign? Do that you think that the zone Eddie Hearn is going to be that welcoming to Haney, or does he turn Prograis into instant star with a win over Haney?
You
Uh,
mean Lomachenko did not re-sign with Top Rank?
Not Loma. I said Haney. They robbed
Oh,
Loma. Bob Arum robbed Loma,
right.
right? You would think that
Yeah,
he robbed them to sign Haney. That was his last fight, to show Haney loyalty, to say, hey, listen, I'm willing to even snake my guy that's been loyal to me for all these years, because he's already older. So you already know there's more
yeah,
upside with Haney.
right.
He's younger, so of course Bob, you know how boxing is sometimes. They want to rob the older fighter because he's phasing out. And to be honest, Lomachenko has never been that profitable for Top Rank anyways. He's not a big seller. He don't sell stadiums. He fought in the Hulu Theater more than anything. You know, so I think Haney might be a little bit in political danger in this fight. You know, like, I don't know.
but
I just
the
think that
Haney's
he
and
can't, like, Haney can't afford to think that he's gonna just petty pat his way to a 12 round decision with Prograis. Like, who does the zone have for Haney? He's doing a 1 fight deal with the zone for this fight with Prograis,
Wait,
because Haney's not.
Is Progress with the zone?
Of course, right?
Pro,
He's with
no.
Wait, no,
Okay.
he's with
yeah, he signed a deal with them.
It's with the zone, right? They're the network, but he's with the it's like
He's
Matchroom
with
is the
Matchroom.
promoter,
Yeah,
right? He's with Matchroom, right?
right. Yeah, I think he signed a 2 or 3 fight deal with
I
them.
thought he had some dealings with Probellum, I think Probellum or whatever. I
Yep.
think he was dealing with them, but
Yeah,
I thought last time I thought he was signed Eddie Hearn in the zone.
yeah,
I
he
thought
is.
he
That's
struck a
why he's
deal,
fighting there. But I think the
right?
whole thing with Haney, I think is what happened is that I think Top Rank and the Haneys have some kind of agreement. And I think that's the reason they let him go there. Like, fuck it, leave, go fight Prograis. you win, come back, and we could make a match with with either Tio or anyone they have at 140. I think
Maybe that's definitely possible. But you would hope that they would lock certain. Like Bob is the type that he likes to get things locked in. You know, he likes to
yeah.
lock things into the contract. He likes to put let the ink dry on the paper. Especially when, come on, bro, you just robbed Loma. So what was the point of robbing Loma for Haney when Haney's not going to even defend the belts? He's not going to stick around at 135. He didn't sign to you. What was the point of that?
I think he didn't want Loma to
Let
win
fucking
because I
Loma
think
get
he
his
would have to
fucking
put him up against
his
Shakur.
belts. It didn't make no sense because then it's like Loma would have had all the belts and then we would have saw Loma and Shakur for all the belts.
Yeah,
But you
but
fucking
I think
sat
that's
there.
what Bob Arum didn't want. I think that's what Bob Arum didn't want because he
Nah,
protected.
I just think that Haney's finesse. I think Bill Haney got into his used car salesman fucking mode and he gassed Bob Arum at his own game. In those little dinners, he buttered him up. You know, Bob slipping. He like 100 years old. He got a little guy. They got the 12-round rivalry, and then they moved on to the next. And like you said, the door's always open to do business again if they want. They had a business relationship. He could complete his 3-fight commitment that he had with Bob. And there's another thing too. People out here giving Haney all this extra credit. Oh, he fought Loma. He signed up to fight Loma. There was no fighting Kambosos twice without fighting Loma. It was a 3-fight deal, and Loma was attached to that 3rd fight.
Yeah.
Haney is an opportunist. He saw the opportunity to fight a weak-ass fucking undisputed champion. And Kambosos
Yeah, that
was
fool was
thirsty,
garbage.
screaming, asking for all types. I'll take whatever deal. Give me that deal. Give me his deal. Because he knows being in that position is definitely opportunity of a lifetime. So you gotta give it to Haney in that regard.
Yeah.
But we all know why. He wasn't screaming to fight T.O. He wasn't screaming to fight. If Tank had all the belts, you would have saw that. You would have saw none of that.
I think if Tank had all the belts, I think Haney would have fought him because that would have been a big money grab. But
Get knocked out. These guys, he was so happy to fight a fucking B-rated fighter in Kambosos because he knew there was no risk. It was typical, typical American style boxing. The Mayweather model, low risk, high reward.
yeah. That's why I'm hoping all these old fighters that have that mentality fucking get out of boxing because all that mentality of,
But I think
fighting.
niggas is really sleeping on my man's Prograis, bro. I really do think that, bro. Prograis he's still hungry, and that's one thing with a fighter that you can never overlook is a hungry, dedicated fighter. The man has been in there with the top 140, fighters. Guys like Ramirez has ducked Prograis.
Yep.
Him and Josh Taylor had a super close fight. Could have went either way. You think Haney goes toe to toe with Josh Taylor? You think he could go 12 hard rounds with Josh Taylor?
I mean, Haney has good boxing skills, man. He could keep him at bay just like he did with Loma. Even though Loma is smaller, I get it, but I mean, he has the skills to keep him at bay. I don't know how the fight will turn
Where
out.
was all that superior boxing skills with JoJo Diaz? Like JoJo Diaz was putting hands on paws on Haney.
Yeah, but I think once he felt his power, he felt like he probably could take his power. That's probably why he fought like shit.
I think Haney's super overrated, bro. I think there's a lot of smoke and mirrors with this kid.
Yeah, I'm not a Haney fan. I don't like that style of boxing.
I do feel like on paper, Haney has a better resume, a little better resume than Tank. But eye test wise, style wise, Tank will knock Haney the fuck out. And I'm not even a Tank fan.
But has Tank ever fought someone like Haney? tall like that.
He didn't fight Loma, but I tell you one thing, he definitely gonna fight way better than what Haney did. How you
It's
had
a
that
styles
fight?
mix
I had
fight.
that fight. I had that fight 8-4, 7-5 for Loma.
Damn.
Again, 'cause people confuse competitive rounds with like swing rounds. Just because it was competitive, don't mean that it was a swing round or it was close. It's still who lands the cleaner shot and is the ring general and is controlling the fight each round. Loma was in control from round 1 to round 12. All Haney could do the whole fight was land those little whack-ass slapping body shots. That's it. That was not effective. Not effective at all.
Yeah. But yeah.
Loma landed all the clean shots, all the power shots, had fucking Haney's head bouncing around all over the place. Come on, man. What? You gotta knock certain guys out? What did Haney ever do? He beat Kambosos. That's Haney's like claim to fame. He beat Kambosos and he robbed Lomachenko.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll find out on December 9th when these two go at it. We'll see what Haney has for Progress, because I know Progress is gonna go in there
I'm
trying
pulling for
to
him.
destroy.
I hope he does. Like I know his last performance wasn't too hot, but he fought somebody that actually could hit that could crack a little at 140. Unlike Haney, Haney hasn't proven that he could carry any type of power to 140. You know, he
But
already
did you
doesn't
think
have
that the
power to
fact that he was
begin with.
going down and do you think the fact that he was going down at 135, going to that
Nope.
weight could also affect his power?
Nope. When you can't crack, you can't crack. It's that simple. Punches. You can't teach it. You can't teach how to be a puncher. You're born with that, or you're not.
Right.
So his boxing skills and his defense is only gonna have to get better the further he climbs up in weight. Because he's never gonna be a big puncher.
Yeah. I think 140, 147. I think 147 might be his top off, just depending on what kind of competition is at that weight.
Yeah, but I hope Teo gets a fight soon, man. I don't like this inactivity that it looks like he's about to be doing. It's good to get
He's gonna
these
wait.
big wins, but you gotta stay active, man. I
You
feel
have
like
to
you
wait
gotta
until February,
run with
right?
that momentum. Yeah, he's trying to wait to February, bro. That's a long time, man.
It'll be like what, 7 months, 8 months?
That is way too long. You definitely could get a fight in between that. Like, I don't know. I don't like that.
Yeah, I think he should have just fought, cherry pick just to keep active, just to stay active.
Well, not even check. They just fight top 10, dude. Just in between fight somebody that's ranked, not a bum, respectable opponent, and that's it. We're moving and then get ready for that big fight. Be trying to do whatever big fight in February.
Supposed to be against Brian Garcia. How do you think that plays out?
I think that's not gonna happen. I don't see Ryan fighting Tito. I see Ryan fighting a Rolly Romero.
Yeah.
I see Ryan fighting Rolly.
I think that's probably why he wants to go over there to fucking PVC, because he wants to fight that. He wants Rolly fights. He wants those kind of fights.
Yeah, who y'all got? Fury, Usyk. I be arguing with my boy all the time. He going for Usyk, hard body.
Because Usyk and Fury.
Yeah, I got Fury. My boy got Usyk.
I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Usyk only because Fury has trouble with short guys, and this guy has stamina, and he's a mover just like Fury is.
Yeah, but how you think he wins that fight? You said Usyk, right?
I think Usyk. I'm kind of pulling towards Usyk on that fight more than
Yeah,
Fury, only because
I
Fury
got the
has
Gypsy
problems
King.
with short guys.
I don't think he got a problem with short guys too much. I mean, those punches that sometimes fighting shorter guys, that's like the tall guys' Achilles, they get under and shit. But I don't know. I don't see that problem with Tyson. I think it's the opposite. I think Tyson is a beautiful inside fighter at times. He gets feel like he in the Ottawa Wallin fight, like that's the fight I go to because Usyk is a southpaw, Ottawa Wallin is a southpaw, so those angles are different. But Ottawa Wallin pressed Tyson, got put the pressure on, cut him early, had a nasty cut on Tyson, and just put him through hell in that fight. But he applied pressure. I'm just under the pressure. If you trying to go inside and outbox a guy like Tyson Fury, who's 6'9", light on his feet, beautiful jab, stick and move style, I don't see how Usyk could beat Tyson at a boxing match.
How heavy do you think Tyson Fury will come in that fight against Usyk? Do you
Because
think he will come in really heavy or light?
I think Usyk has to pressure Fury. I think Usyk has to take the fight to Fury for it to be a fight. If Usyk tries to box with him, I think we might get another Klitschko Fury, and I think people might be mad. I think people might be mad how boring Fury can make it with Usyk and how easy he could beat him.
Do you think he'll come in really heavy? Do you think Fury will come in really heavy for that fight, or do you think he'll come in light?
I think Fury gonna come in whatever way, and it doesn't matter because I think Fury's size and his skills is a problem. Like somebody 6'9" with that type of fundamentals and skill, footwork, jab, his head movement, waist movement. Fury's a fucking problem, bro. I can't see Usyk outboxing Fury. If he gets on the inside and press Fury, and these are heavyweights, and he lands something on Fury, Fury's been down multiple times in his career by all types of punches. So it's not like Fury can't be hurt or put down. So if I'm Usyk, that's what I'll be looking at, to hurt Fury. But if you go in there trying to outbox him, man, I think the Gypsy King gonna have his way with him. And I think Usyk might be in danger of getting knocked out late if he got a box with him. Because Tyson Fury don't have stamina problems. Like, I know Usyk got good stamina and that, but Usyk be breathing hard at the end of his fights. It's not easy for Usyk to be carrying this extra weight and be moving the way he moves. That's why, he a little soft to the body, Usyk.
I think all that cocaine helps Fury fucking.
Damn, man. Come on, man. He done found Christ. Come
Oh
on,
shit!
man.
I think that's what helps him with his stamina and his breathing and shit.
Living in America. Tyson Fury's the man, bro. I don't know. The Gypsy King, he's just such a showsman, that guy. It's hard for me to go against that guy. And just the shit talking that he does, bro. The way he was in fucking Usyk's face, talking that shit to him. Usyk was just quiet, just taking it.
That shit was funny.
He's calling him ugly cunt. Yeah. Tyson Fury, my guy, man.
Yeah, he would be a fucking clown. He's a good sport. He's a good showman.
He gave me like Conor McGregor vibe, like the way he talks, the shit he says. You can't script it. It's too funny, bro.
Probably who he hangs out with in the weekends and shit. Fucking McGregor and shit.
Then where everybody went on the panel, niggas didn't.
I think TBS took off. He said he'll be back. Who else was Mirage? I think Mirage is always on the chat, but he mutes it and he goes off and jerks off and shit to Benavidez posters.
All right. Benavidez. Yo, Benavidez is the only guy right now that everybody hating on Canelo. Benavidez is the only one worth mentioning next to Canelo's name. He already knows to be quiet now. Right now, they're not going above and beyond no more because they know the threat is real. It was cool to have Canelo's name in your mouth when he was on the zone, and it's a marketing ploy. My name is next to the cash cow. I'm never gonna fight him. I'm gonna constantly scream his name. He crossed the street. They went quiet. No more bad mouthing. No more nothing. And they want to act like it's because he wants to play nice because he's gonna get a fight. No, it's because now the threat is real, and now they don't want to have to eat their words, and they don't want to have to look as stupid as everybody else when they get in the ring with Canelo and don't show the fuck up. So
Yeah, I hope that fight happens soon, man.
Benavidez, that fight gonna happen. Canelo's not scared of nobody. Only man that I felt he delayed a fight with was Triple G. But at that time, come on, everybody and their mother was scared of Triple G.
Yeah, nobody wanted to fight him.
Nobody wanted to fight Triple G at that time.
No, not even Cotto. That's why he decided to do that 155 weight. Because he didn't want to go up to 160.
Yeah, remember when they asked Cotto, you want to fight Triple G? He was like,
Yep. That's why he started that 155
why y'all doing
weight
that at
shit.
Cotto? Why y'all doing that at Cotto? Why y'all want Cotto to go and fight? Why the Puerto Rican nigga gotta go and fight the big monster? All the time, they gotta fight the big bad dude. They want to use Cotto, use the Puerto Rican fan base.
Yeah, but he was already old, man.
But Cotto's just a small guy, bro. There's just certain guys at middleweight Cotto can never. I feel Cotto can never be in the ring with. He's just out of his element.
I used to like Cotto, man.
Was good because he did a good job, but in the Canelo fight, you could see the size. Canelo was moving Cotto with more of the shots because he's way bigger.
Yeah.
On fight night.
Yeah, Benavidez. I want to see what his dad has to say tomorrow because apparently his dad is going to be on the show tomorrow. I want to see what he has to say.
I think he's going to stop Andre straight up.
Really?
I think he stops Andre, bro. I think everybody is like, I don't know what people be watching sometimes when it comes to that guy. They can't name me. They cap for this guy so much. He's this, he's that. Oh, he was an Olympian, reserve or Olympic. I don't know what he was because he didn't medal. If you don't medal, don't talk to me about the Olympics. I don't care.
Yeah.
Talking about all this Olympic background. Oh, yeah, who he's for as a pro. The man is 35 years old. He ain't got no name. Not one.
Quigley?
Not one fucking name. Who?
Quigley?
Who?
Or Nicholson?
On, man. Oh, my God. It's insane, bro. I just think Benavidez is going to break this guy, bro.
I mean, Boo has like, fucking. He could make it boring, dude. He could make that fight super boring.
But I don't even think he's as efficient, like of a backpedaler. Like he's not even that good at running. He just runs from bums.
Yeah, but if Boo Boo beats fucking Benavidez, man, it's gonna speak a lot in regards to fucking David Benavidez. You're gonna shit on that guy.
I tell you one thing, bro. I can almost guarantee that's not fucking happening.
I think he has a lot of pressure to making that happen.
They don't understand who Benavidez is in this game. They don't understand that Benavidez been around champions, sparring champions like Kelly Pavlik at the age of 15 years old.
Yeah, I did hear that. He was training with fucking
Triple G.
lightweights, cruiserweights, and heavyweights at one point, wasn't he?
He was training with Triple G for 3 years in Big Bear, Benavidez. That's who Benavidez looked up to a lot. In his interviews, he talks about it. He talks about how Trip to this day that he never seen a fighter stronger in the gym than Triple G.
Damn.
Oh yeah. But don't let the rest of the boxing fans tell you that YTG. They tell you Triple G is a hype job. He fought nobody. He ducked Dudu Andre. He ducked Charlo. Oh, the same Charlos that are looking like bitches right now, right?
Yeah, they didn't look good, man. All those years of calling him Canelo out, and you know, yeah, just to shit on the fucking fight like that. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Imagine what Charlo would have did. I mean, imagine what Triple G would have did to any of the Charlo brothers at 160.
He would have ate the punches, kept walking
And that's
forwards.
another thing. A lot of people forgetting, bro. Canelo's out of his element already. He's already small for 168. Every time he goes up there, he's at a disadvantage. They want to act like he's doing all the advantages at 168. Canelo's really a middleweight. Canelo is the Canelo that everybody talks about that they miss, and they see the combinations and the head movement or footwork. That's when he was at 160. Those two fights with Triple G that were classics, and they went back and forth, and Canelo looked way more elusive. People forget those two fights were at 160. Canelo is if you think he's unstoppable at 168, Canelo's fucking like Super Saiyan instinct like at 160. Nobody's fucking with Canelo at 160. It'll be unfair.
Yeah, I wish he would have. I wish he would have went more for undisputed at 160. He would have been fucking.
He had a
undisputed
chance,
twice.
but people forget that's a big part of the reason why he got rid of Oscar.
Yeah, he fucked it up.
You know, it's a big reason. Oscar is over there drinking and sniffing coke and not taking care of the political duties with the belts. Missed the deadline, and another got stripped. You know how the IBF is, bro. They don't play that. Matter of fact, what's up with the IBF? They talking about they want the winner of Usyk and Tyson Fury that in the rematch that they have, because I think they signed for 2, that in the rematch the IBF won't be on the line, that the winner has to fight Herkovich.
Really?
That they're not gonna let them fight for undisputed twice. That if whoever wins the first fight, if they don't fight Herkovich after that, the IBF title is not gonna be part of that fight.
That's funny you said that. I just saw something on a post on Instagram talking about that AJ had a scheduled fight. I think it was with Herkovich.
Yeah.
So if he beats Herkovich, that means that he will become the next mandatory.
IBF is fucking nuts for thinking about doing something like that. Why the fuck would you take out your belt in an undisputed unification fight?
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're fucking weird. IBF is weird.
You're gonna make way more money as a sanctioning body with your little, I don't know what it is, 15%, 10%, whatever percent they get each sanctioning body. You're gonna get way more out of the pot with Fury Usyk 2 times than whoever the fuck Herkovich fights. Because unless Herkovich is fighting the Chino, unless Herkovich is fighting my guy Zhang for the belt, that fight ain't making no buzz, ain't making no money.
Yeah, isn't the IBF the same one that puts a 10 pound weight clause, rehydration clause? It doesn't the IBF put the 10 pound weight clause?
Nah, it's heavyweight. It's heavyweight. That don't exist. That don't exist at heavyweight.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that's the same sanctioning body, right?
Yeah,
for other like yeah.
that's the same
They're
thing.
very they're very strict, man.
Yeah, but sometimes they, I don't know, essentially everybody get ahead of themselves. I understand, but the guy got to deserve it as well. What has Herkovich done to really deserve that type of demand and respect? These are the two champions going at it. Two undefeated champions. Like, pound for pound champions. Like, who the fuck is Herkovich?
Yeah, he's a nobody, man. He's a nobody. I was trying to see if I could find that post to confirm what I just said.
I think
Yeah.
I think Zhang is part of the reason why we're getting the Usyk and Tyson Fury fight.
Because
Because
none of
I
those guys
think
want to
Zhang,
fight him.
yeah, I think Zhang scared them dudes to each other's arms. They're like, yo, fuck this. We gotta make this shit happen because I'm not losing to that guy.
Take all the belts to China and they're gonna make fucking replica fake ones.
Look, see what happens. So Haney and Prograis, when's that fight again?
December 9th.
December? Damn. That far
Yeah, it's
away?
gonna be
Fuck.
the same day that Mayweather fights.
Mayweather cock blocking again?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mayweather,
He's gonna
bro.
have I think he was trying to get Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia on the undercards. Not against each other, but just in the undercards and stuff like that. Just to draw more attention. But what does that say about PBC fighters, dude? That you have to have a retired fighter
I
come
think
back and be
I
the
think
main
on the
card.
low. I think on the low Mayweather been doing a lot of these exhibitions for Al Heyman in the PBC. I think he'd be trying to recoup some money for these guys.
I thought of that. I used to think that. Yeah,
Remember,
that.
when you're dealing with Al Heyman, you're dealing with Mayweather. And when you're dealing with Mayweather, you're dealing with Al Heyman. That was Mayweather's word. Al Heyman is a bigger crook than Don King.
He has all these guys with the 360 deals. Can't do shit.
It's not that. It's just like the way he moves. He's in the shadows. Like, you never see this man at any public event. You never see this guy. You never see him. They call, but he's the boss. Everybody says call Al. So, but he's not the promoter. He's the advisor. But no, he's the advisor. He's their manager. He's their promoter. This guy's breaking the Ali Act this whole time. Got a whole monopoly on this shit and hide it.
He's been stealing from networks since the beginning. That's why none of them want to fuck with him anymore.
Yeah, they losing out on these deals. He paid, PBC is basically a stolen roster as Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy stolen roster. Everybody PBC signed was, they took from Golden Boy.
Yep.
It's not like they
Yeah, I
went and
think so.
scouted. It's not like they ever had to go scout talent and build somebody up. The only guy that they got that Mayweather brought to them and build up was Tank. Everybody else they stole. Danny Garcia, Golden Boy fighter. Charlo was a Golden Boy fighter. The Charlo's Golden Boys. Wilder was a Golden Boy fighter. Who else? The whole list.
Yeah, Keith Thurman, I think he was a Golden Boy fighter.
Keith Thurman, like all these dudes, bro. Earl Spence, Golden Boy fighter.
Yep.
So they did a lot of paying dudes up front, and now they can't get nobody in the ring because now these guys want more money than they will really worth, and it sucks to get paid less than what you used to fight for.
Yeah, but
That's the
their
market,
whole roster is fucking old.
and padded up resumes.
Yeah. I mean, every single time a PBC fighter fights anyone outside of PBC, they get their ass kicked. The only one that
They
didn't
get
was
ass kicked,
Tank,
they
but he
get
fought Ryan.
exposed. Something goes wrong for these guys. Look what happened with Cool Boy Steph. Oh, he didn't fight a slick black PBC fighter, because PBC on this side with pro black champions over here. That's what it stands for, pro black champions. Ask Eric Lubin and Ramos.
Yeah.
Bro, PBC does a good job of using the Mexican fan base to sell to, and then to rob. Then they rob them for their guys. Crazy.
They should have had Ramos winning that fight. They should have just let him win instead of doing what they did. Because I mean, they want to get a bigger fan base. I mean, a bigger fan base can you get than having a Mexican champion, especially that PBC. But they took it away to give it to Lubin, so now Charlo
All
has a fight.
politics. They wanted.
Yeah.
They knew that. They were like, listen, somebody black got to win a belt today, and we know it's not gonna be Charlo. So we're gonna rob Ramos. We can't rob Canelo and give it to
I don't think they
Charlo.
thought that, but
So we're gonna rob this Mexican nigga right here and give it to this bum ass Lubin, this black American fighter that's been loyal to PBC and Showtime. Hammer time. Because they gave him, they really gave him a participation trophy. They gave him a trinket because he made it to the end. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is what we doing in boxing now. We just giving niggas robbery decisions because of, the ethnicity of their, complexion.
I know, but
Come
I know
on,
PBC
man.
fighters get a lot of
Come on, man. That's fucked up. You gotta have some standards in this game. It's crazy, bro. This is why there's no pressure on that type of culture in boxing and the black community, the black fighters in boxing. Most of them, there's no pressure on them to take tough fights. There's no pressure on them to get a knockout. Like if you box them, it's a bad thing on you. Like you can't show layers. I can't show layers of boxing. I can't be a slick fighter. You only slick if you're black. Come on, bro. What is that?
You think Ramos would have won if that fight was at Top Rank?
If that was on any network, Ramos would have won by a landslide. The judges were fucking in shock. The judges were speechless. If you listen, they said, nah, they got it wrong. Somebody got it wrong. They read the wrong name. They almost thought it was a mix-up. That's how bad the robbery was.
I did. Honestly, when they said Lubin and they said the scorecard, how wide it was, honestly, I thought they had read the name wrong, and I was like, all right, they're gonna just say, we made a mistake. Yeah. Those scorecards were fucking
remember
big.
in the Danny Jacobs and Gabe Rosado, they kind of mixed that up.
Yeah.
A lot of people felt Gabe won, but they said from Philly, Danny Jacobs.
I do remember that when they said the wrong name.
Like everybody was confused, like what? Danny Jacobs from Brooklyn.
I do remember that shit. That shit was
Rosado
controversial. Yeah, because Rosado's from Philly. Where the hell is Jacobs from? From New York, right?
Yeah, Jacobs from Brooklyn. He's from out here.
Yeah.
From our city. But yeah, man, it's just disgusting as an American. Like it is what it is. Boxing is very tribalistic. people rock with the nationalities. Yeah, that's cool. I get that. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm prideful for my Puerto Rican fighters. But come on, we got to be a little bit more fair, bro, with these fighters. We're in an era where American fans, especially the Black American fans, they hate all types of foreign fighters, foreign Eastern European fighters, Asian fighters, UK fight, you're a Euro bum. But we got plenty of bums in America.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we
If
do.
anything, most of the champions nowadays are foreign champions. Most of the guys fighting the top 10 caliber guys are foreign fighters.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of had looked at all the champions in every division, and there's not that many American boxers that are
Especially
champions in many divisions.
slick Black American boxers.
Yeah,
Because that's like the
yeah,
gold standard over here in America.
yeah. They're all
You know,
Europeans or Mexicans,
to the
Japanese, or
point, you just can't be a slick white fighter. They had to adopt Caleb Plant and call him a slick black fighter. When, like they adopted Caleb as black.
I remember that. Every channel was
Caleb,
saying
why
that.
Caleb can't just be a slick fighter? Why you can't just be a slick fighter or a non-slick fighter? Why you gotta be a slick Spanish, slick black? You either a slick fighter or you not.
Yeah, I remember Caleb Plant was their boy until he fought Benavidez, and everyone just kind of went with Benavidez.
Oh yeah, because they all scared of Benavidez. That's one guy that community is respectful to. Is David Benavidez, because they know that he would bitch slap Charlo the way that fucking Caleb Plant smacked Charlo. Remember, Benavidez is the first one to expose Jamal Charlo for being soft. He ran up on him and he pushed him from behind, and the man stared like he saw a ghost, and he ran behind his fucking security guard.
I didn't see that. When did that happen?
That was a ringside. That happened like at a fight ringside, and Jamal Charlo was talking shit to Benavidez Senior. He was talking shit to his pops or whatever,
Mm.
and then David, he didn't see David had just walked down a couple steps, the rows. He walked down like 2 rows to where they were at, and he came right behind them and he pushed him. He pushed him, gave him a nice little shove from behind. He turned around, he's like, oh shit. You had to see his face.
Oh, I need to look for that.
David said, what's up? David clearly said, what's up? And he just ran.
I didn't know that. I need to look for that.
Man, these Charlos been getting exposed. And Charlo wasn't the first. Jamal Charlo wasn't the first Charlo to get slapped like. Well, he was the first one to get slapped like that. But Jared Hearn had put hands on Jamel Charlo. He nudged
I
his
do
face.
remember that. I do
These
remember
guys
that.
always get called out when they get hyped and they in people's face. They get put in their place. It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, now they're trying to get a deal, trying to get PVC on Amazon or something. But I'm hoping that Amazon turns them down, and hopefully at least they go to the zone, man. Because if they go to the zone,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
there's
would
all the
laugh.
push
I would laugh if I see PBC on this show.
for all the shit that we're talking.
Yeah, I would love for them to eat their words. Even though I think, to be honest, Sergio Mora is like the worst commentator to fucking listen to. That guy gotta get the fuck out of there, bro.
I hate the whole fucking panel. Even the one
Like
guy who's always
they gotta get somebody new for the zone. Get Roy Jones. Get Paulie, bro. Bring Paulie to fucking the zone, bro. Like I love Paulie. Like Paulie talking shit. He know his shit, and he not straight. He not scared to call it what it is. A spade, a spade.
I heard
That's
he's
why
going to be fighting again.
That's why Showtime got rid of Paulie, because he wasn't with all that black outcry and they're against me. Like, stop it already, bro. Y'all the most catered to fighter in America. Stop it. Y'all motherfuckers let guy like Andre Ward get voted in to the Hall of Fame over a guy like Miguel Cotto. Are y'all fucking nuts? Y'all sat there and voted in Andre Ward over Miguel Cotto? Who the fuck Andre Ward beat besides Kovalev?
And the first one was the gift decision.
Who did he fucking beat? Carl Froch? Who the fuck is Carl Froch? Carl Froch was a top guy back in the day, but he's a top guy. He wasn't like a pound for pound guy.
No, he was good, but he wasn't that top guy at that time.
Like, come on, bro. Andre Ward has done nothing for the sport of boxing. The man has a shitty resume as well. You beat a Carl Froch and a Dream Chad Dawson. And you want to act like Triple G was supposed to just fight you on your terms, like, because you was a bigger star? No, Triple G was selling out Madison Square Garden. Every time he went out there, he had the garden sold out. You was not selling out nothing, Andre Ward.
Yeah, I never really liked Ward.
Yeah, Ward, come on, bro. He retired super early to keep his little donut because he knew Kovalev beat him the first time. Come on, man.
I heard somewhere, but I never confirmed if it was true. But I had heard that they were trying to have Bivol fight Ward when Bivol was coming up. But I never confirmed if that was true or not. But I had heard a rumor that HBO was trying to have Ward fight Bivol, but Ward turned it down. But I heard it a long time ago.
Yeah. Ward ducked the Bivol smoke. Ward ducked the fucking Adonis Stevenson. There was guys like Adonis Stevenson, Bivol, Better Be, even Vaznek. Was it Vaznek, the guy who fucking beat? There was a Ukrainian dude. Oh,
it was Vaznek.
Yeah, that he put Stevenson in the coma.
Yeah.
Vaznek put Stevenson in the coma, bro. Andre Ward wasn't fighting none of those guys. That's why he retired. Oh, he retired because he got nothing left to prove. Get the fuck out of my face. And niggas have the nerve to say Joe Calzaghe retired early? Shit, right. Compared to Andre Ward?
Because Calzaghe had a solid resume.
Joe Calzaghe fought. They forget he's a little throwback OG in the game. He was fighting back in the day too. Like, just because he fought Bernard and Roy when they were older doesn't mean that he wasn't getting older himself. You talking about Bernard Hopkins who fought to like what? He was like 50 years old.
Yeah. No, he fought until like he was like 45, 46.
Yeah, Bernard fucking fought man past 40, bro. Like, what the fuck? That's not fucking Kazaki 40. He don't got to fight past 40. 40 years old. But he fought enough names. Who the fuck Andre Ward fought? I think Triple G would have smashed him, bro. If they would have fought at 168 or catch weight at 165. But, you know, Andre, he would swear Triple G ducked him. Andre Ward. Oh, I got the receipts. So show the receipts. I got the emails. Yeah, I hate Andre Ward. Son, like Kovalev said, son of judges. He's the son of the judges, not son of God.
Yeah. I can't
Running
really fuck
around
with Andre Ward. He's a clown.
Running around with guys like Jay Prince. Jay Prince, your manager. Fuck Jay Prince. I hate that guy too.
Yeah, I don't know. I won't say that because I want to stay alive.
He's an informant, nigga. He works for the feds. He ain't nobody. The fuck? This man's a regular businessman extorting little artists in a rap game. Ain't no fucking artist. Stay with them little homosexual rappers. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, Ward, at least he's a good commentator at times.
He can be at times, but he could
At
be
times,
very
that's what I say. At
biased.
times, yeah, of course. You know him and Timothy Bradley. You know they got the affection for the complexion, so it's all good.
Have you seen the fucking pound per pound list that fucking ESPN came out with? That fucking
I don't
Tank
really
at
take. I
fucking
don't really. I
9
don't really
or
take
10.
those pound for pound as serious because those shit is like when you have guys like Tank on the top 10. Like I can't even look at the list no more. I don't even want to look at it. You already got Tank on it, or I already know it's fucked up.
Yeah, when I saw Tank on that show, I was like, all right, that's just garbage.
Yeah, they'll have guys take above guys like Tio, and Josh Taylor, and Canelo, and Terrence Crawford. What about that fight? You think guys are kind of like bugging out, wanting to see Terrence Crawford fight Canelo?
Yeah, I mean, they want someone to dethrone the Mexican.
I feel like he gotta earn it. Like they like, oh, get the money. One guy he was saying, oh, just go for it. If y'all gotta go for the money, then just fight Terrence because that's the next biggest fight for Canelo. That's the biggest money fight. Yeah, and no. Jamel Charlo kind of fucked it up for a lot of niggas moving up. He showed that he wasn't competitive at all. So what Terrence got to do is see Jamel Charlo at 154. Go handle Jamel, and if you look spectacular at 154, I'm pretty sure Canelo will have no problem fighting you.
I want to see him fucking. If they're gonna go that route, I'd rather have Crawford fight Jamal. If that's the case,
That's what I just said. Like I want to see Crawford fight Jamel
at
at
54.
154. At 154 for 3 belts, for whatever belts Jamel got. Because I think the IBF might have stripped them, or somebody might have stripped them. The
Yeah,
WBO, one of those guys.
I think it was WBA that stripped him.
Right. Whoever Tim Tszyu might be fighting for, I think stripped him.
Yeah.
So I think it's the WBO. I think Tim Tszyu's fucking with the WBO.
Oh, okay.
And I would love to see that. Like, even after Crawford, I think, forget the Canelo fight. If Crawford's a name and a draw right now, if you just made him a star with the Earl Spence, this is his little breakout moment, then let me see what Crawford could do on his own, in his own star power, in his own right, with fights with Jamel Charlo, because that should sell. That's a beautiful fight. He already had the moment where he was like grabbing his nuts, calling Jamel out for the next fight. So it's like, I think that's easy to sell. And then if you beat Jamel, now you can fight Tim Tszyu, the guy who Jamel was ducking, for undisputed. And I got Tim Tszyu over Crawford.
Yeah, I like Tim's style, but I mean he could take
I
a punch
got
too.
Tim
But
Tszyu. I got Tim Tszyu over Crawford. Call me crazy, but if they ever fight, I'm picking Tim Tszyu.
over Crawford, damn.
People forget Crawford came up for what? Lightweight, 135.
Yeah, I think he started at 135.
You know, Crawford he doesn't have a very wide, bulky frame. He's a slim guy.
That
You
speaks a
know,
lot about Canelo then, because that motherfucker came out at 140. And these guys were
no.
weight training themselves too much.
Canelo didn't come out at 140. Canelo, I think, lowest ever came out maybe 147, like welterweight.
His first two
But
fights were 140.
I'm not too sure. He might have been 15 years old because he turned
Yeah,
pro at 15. So
yeah.
I'm not gonna count. I'm not gonna count when you're 15 years old to 18 years old. Like you're a kid. Of course you're gonna be fighting at certain weight classes. Like you're a kid. It's like when you fight as an amateur. A lot of these dudes fought at different weight classes at the amateurs, than they do now. Like Sean Porter fought at a heavier weight class as an amateur. He fought like at middleweight as an amateur, but then he fought at 147 his whole career. 140, 147, right?
Yeah,
147.
I would have liked to see him go to 154.
Yeah, because I thought that would have been better for Porter.
Yeah, but there was no one for him to fight. That's the reason they kept him at 147.
But Porter Showtime, man. That's Showtime Porter. He fought everybody. Porter got probably the best resume at welterweight.
Yeah,
Porter
I think
been
he
in the
fought
ring.
everyone.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. He fought the real version of Brooks, Special K. He fought everybody at their best.
Yeah. I was looking at Calzaghe's resume.
Kazaki's that guy,
Pretty
bro.
good.
His style, bro, it's not that, but he could have gone a little longer, and I was a little disappointed because I was such a fan. But, bro, the way he was able to just put his head in between people's guards, just pop his head in your grill, pop it out, just he was special, bro. That guy was special. I'm sorry. There was very few fighters who had like a Joe Kawasaki style. He was like a white Roy Jones.
Yeah, he was a badass. I used to like him a lot. He used to
He
come
was
out on
like a white Roy
HBO.
Jones. That's why
Yeah.
an older Roy Jones couldn't fuck with him. He was tight. He was like, oh damn, this white boy is fucking me up.
Joe Calzaghe
Kawasaki.
ended him.
Joe Kawasaki, one of the slickest fighters I've seen at that weight class.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna take off. My wife is calling me. I'll see you guys
All right. You already know, bro.
later, brother.
Later. True rap. Yo, rap star. Everybody done.